boy. Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, I just hit the stream button. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another glorious stream. It is Thursday, the 19th of March. We're playing some more Peak, some more cinema. We're playing more of the long, dark Wintermute. Oh my god. I'm happy. I'm happy because we're here in episode 2. We finally escaped Milton last night, and we are on to bigger and better things in the rest of the world of the long, dark. We left off on a big old cliffhanger last episode. Hinterland, going on. We left off on a big old cliffhanger last episode. Let me put on my headphones so I can actually hear the game. That's smart. Episode 5 just got a cool little art reveal, basically showing some promotional art, and just shows the characters walking around with flares and shit, you know what I mean? The finale, baby, is coming up on the 31st, and so we're playing Wintermute in preparation for said finale. My god. So last episode, simple. We finished everything that we basically had to do in Milton. We got last of the deposit boxes, we looked up all the stashes, we got everything we possibly could out of Milton, pretty much, and we escaped. The biggest quest line we did was we talked to Grey Mother one more time. Grey Mother mentioned that her daughter had passed away, and she would like for us to bring the pendant that we found for her on the episode beforehand, to bring it to Lily, her daughter's grave. So we brought it over to her grave. We came back. Grey Mother gave us these cool boots. And Grey Mother said, "As like, stranger, you've done more for me than anybody ever has. I appreciate you, yada yada." Hopefully, when we see Grey Mother again, we're able to save her from this horrible mess. My god, ladies and gentlemen, I am so ready to get back into this. We left off on a little bit on a cliffhanger last episode. Last episode ended with some guy getting attacked by a big-ass bear and us having to shoot it. The bear looked like it had been through some wars. Tusave had arrows and wounds all over, and it was still nice, big, and active, so I don't know what we finna be fighting, but, you know, we gotta be ready, Tusave, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit this ad break right now, just so you guys don't have to see ads for that entire first hour of gameplay. You know what time it is. For people who are watching the VOD, just skip 180 seconds if you just want to see the gameplay, Tusave. You just want to get straight into the action and shit. Go ahead and skip 180 seconds, that's 3 minutes. What up, Velas? Love to see you in the chat, Holmes. Let me throw in some freaking Gungan Kings, because you know why. You know why already, because me and liking this one, Tusave. You already know what time it is, bro. We playing some more Long Dark, baby. You know, in fact, let me go straight into Wintermute again, just so y'all can see that little cutscene. You know what I mean? Let's go into Wintermute so y'all can see the little cutscene again. Let's go. This is the advertising time, so that's perfect. Oh, shit! Damn. Damn. I got him. Damn. So we left off on that big old cliffhanger of what am I supposed to expect from this episode today? I have no idea, Holmes. I'm being completely honest when I tell you I have no idea what to expect. Other than that, it's gonna be Peak. I don't know what else to tell you. Let me, I'm trying to set something up real quick. Options. Perfection. So once again, this is the end of episode 1 here. We're going on to episode 2. We have another experience that's going to be similar in length. We are simply going to be finding our friend. We're gonna continue following the trail of our friend, and we're gonna see if we can't find her in this episode. My god, I feel like we're gonna be doing that every damn episode, bro. We gonna be fighting nature. Tusave, nature gonna be fighting us, and we gonna be fighting it this entire damn game. How you doing, Velas? Love to see you in the chat, dog. Oh my gosh. Bang indeed. Oh, alright, let me move my mic a little bit, get ready and shit. Just let that audio roll, Tusave. Last episode was an absolute banger. Enjoy it from front to back, you know what I mean? Them wolves were wolfing and howling and shit, you know what I'm saying? The hills were hilling and the cold was colding. Tusave, we met a few interesting characters. Very good, solid voice actor work, Tusave. It's weird being in an area that you've already been in and that's totally isolated with no NPCs or nothing. And now coming back for story mode and seeing a couple people, even if it's not much, just seeing a few people and like clues and yada yada, like just way more in the exact same location that you survived in yourself for almost like 100 in-game days, and there were 0 people there, you know? It's very trippy. It makes it seem like survival mode is what happens after this game is finished, you know what I mean? When there's absolutely nobody left in Great Bear and somebody else has just crash landed, you know what I mean? So, or at least in this area of Great Bear. So, you know, I can't imagine what happens in these upcoming episodes, and I really cannot imagine what happens in this finale. All I know is I am seated, I am ready to go. I cannot wait to continue this wonderful series. It's been a great time, you know, and I've also been contemplating playing it on Saturday and maybe even Sunday. I'm not sure about that, but to be honest with you guys, like I need to catch up, and these chapters are massive, you know what I mean? So I think it's best if I just binge it. I'll see what I do on the day, you know what I mean? I'll see if I want to continue with Long Dark or play something else. But no matter what, we have to finish this before the 31st. The 31st, I need to fucking be there. Launch day and shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be all over this game. So, we'll see what happens. That being said, Episode 2. Felix says, doing good. Been feeling patriotic. I was watching a video about the radio chatter in Modern Warfare 2 when the Russians invaded and took over DC. Reliving that as an adult that has a grasp on the cost of war and the meaning of country has been quite the experience. I didn't realize just how dark that game can get. Yeah, the old school Modern Warfare is absolutely, bro. It's scary shit. We in scary times right now, tu sabes. You never know, cabrón. MW3, you're gonna see the island of Manhattan getting blown up and shit. The Eiffel Tower falling over, cabrón. That's some scary stuff. It did get pretty dark though, yeah. And that and how like what's the? I feel like the ties with Makarov in that storyline are just so damn well done. Because it's just, at the end of the day, it's just this one bastard who's just hell-bent on the world's destruction, you know what I mean? Well, one bastard causing so much chaos, working in tandem with other like-minded people, just, I love it. Yeah, it's super weird that I got both Red Dawn movies pop up on my YouTube feed. Hey, yo, they preparing us, bro, wait! Civil War? I hold on. That classic MW trilogy was the peak of gaming. I'm with that. I fucking love the OG trilogy. It's been a long time since I played the campaigns. I made a classic series on them, like a regular, like, unedited series, way, like, I don't know, like 3 years ago, something like that. I'd love to play through them on stream one of these days, for sure. Episode 2. Oh, shit. Uh-oh, we started with the intro again? Bet. Hey! Y'all know what time it is. Felix, I'm doing amazing. I'm being chilling, tu sabe. Got off a real hard shift today. You know what I mean? But it ain't the biggest deal in the world. I'm just glad that I'm here, playing the best game with the best chat, tu sabe. That's all it is, really, bro. Been pushing myself a bit more than usual, and you know what? For once, it's going well. Working real hard on the VODs, working real hard on the streams and making sure I'm on time, you know. Just in general, been doing better, so, you know, for me, when I say better, I mean more productive, and that's enough. That's how I appreciate you, Felix. One single time. Damn, why you a coward? Damn, why am I a coward? What'd I do? I feel, are these new stills? Maybe a couple of them, I'm not sure. Oh, shit. That's a Timberwolf pack. You guys are gonna see how those work. They work a little different than the normal wolves. Oh, shit. Shattered memories. Man. It will lead you back to me. I mean, this kind of presentation for this indie project is just something that seems so far beyond from possible. And the fact that Henderland is able to pull it off, right? Like,
something's gotta go.
Oh, man, I love it. Oh, shit. I got a sprain risk? What happened? I'm in Trapper's cabin right now. I can just tell From here, I'm in Trapper's cabin. That's in Mystery Lake. I'm in Mystery Lake right now. Timberwolves be some bitches. Real as fuck, Velas.
Hey.
Damn it. Not again. No.
So we're starting right after that cutscene.
Hey.
Wow.
All good.
Hey, calmate, wait. Hey, hey.
Easy. Take it easy.
Who are you?
Name's Mackenzie. I'm the one who saved you from the bear.
You kill it?
Of course not.
I don't think so. But I hit it. Maybe scared it away.
Nah. Bet.
Not the way you shoot.
Bitch.
Glad your memory's coming back.
Shit. He got me good this time.
This time?
Yeah. Me and the old bear go back a ways.
Word?
There's unfinished business between us.
I bandaged you up, but you're in bad shape. Is there anywhere to get medical help?
What? You mean like a hospital? Out here? Nah. Nothing like that.
I see you have a radio. Can we call for help?
No. Radio's been dead for the past few days. We can't raise any of the usual channels. I'm not sure why.
Well, you'll need some stronger meds to avoid infection. And for the pain.
Yeah.
You some kind of doctor?
No. But I've been around doctors enough to know you'll be in trouble soon. Unless you get some better help than I can give you.
Yeah. Right. Well... closest help is probably in Milton. Back the way you came.
Shit.
There's nobody left to help you there.
Yeah, dude.
The town's pretty much deserted. There was a fire and...
Damn. My next town's days away. I'm wrecked. But if you leave now, you might be able to...
You won't last days like this. Must be another way.
There's someone who might help.
Well.
But we can only reach them by radio.
Ah, fuck.
So, we're back to where we started. There's got to be somewhere nearby that might have medical supplies, or another radio we can use.
You might find some comms gear. Or parts. In the old Carter Dam.
I know where that is.
It's probably ancient stuff, though. That place has been abandoned for years.
It'll work.
We used to have a first aid room. Might still be some old meds there, too. Something strong enough to maybe numb this pain.
Hang in there. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Wait. Wait. The old bear. He's still out there. He'll be wanting to finish the job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here. Take my rifle. You won't kill him, but you might scare him off again.
Right.
One can hope.
Watch out. The dam. Unstable.
Wait, what? What do you mean unstable?
That's new. Jesus.
Damn it. He's passed out.
We gotta help him. Ain't an option to leave him here. It looks like there's only a few people left in this little section of the world. We need everyone we can get. We got another infinite wound trapper. Another infinite stove, which is always nice. The Wounded Trapper. Mackenzie rescues an old trapper whose knowledge of Great Bear Island, as well as a shortwave radio, might be the key to finding Astrid. Yeah, we need him. The basics of survival. This quest carries over. Wunderbar. Wonderful. So I believe our items and clothing, yep, they all carried over as well. That's why we have a little sprain wrist, because of all the shit we have on us. I'll take it, though, man. I will take it. It sucks our well-fed bonus doesn't carry over, though. Old man beard dressing. Interesting. It was mentioned... Okay, so it's just the survival stuff, yeah. We can't talk to him? Yeah, he's out, dude. He says to bring the rifle and some ammunition with us. Sure, I'll bring it. Vila says, dude, you were mauled by a damn bear that was probably rooting around in a corpse. Of course you'll need meds to avoid infection. That's real as fuck, though, bro. Bro doesn't understand. You know what I mean? Bro doesn't understand. Big time Wintermute 4. There you go. So now I have a thing. There's a thing with the sites in this game. They're not perfect. So I have a little extra application called HUD Site that you can buy on Steam that just puts a little crosshair in the middle of the screen. You guys won't see it, but I will. You know, just so when I actually shoot something, I'm not relying on the in-game iron sights, because they're not bad at all. But with how limited ammo is, I need my iron sights to be perfect. You understand? Respectfully, bro. So that's what we're doing. Let me just make sure it's all good. Simple overlay. Nadia Ash Streamer. But hey, listen, it's gotta happen. It's this or getting a fucking Sharpie and putting it in the middle of the screen. You know what I'm saying? Like, just leave it. It's fine. Default. Beta. No, I don't want the fucking... I might have to restart the damn game. I hope not. Because it just won't let me put it on, bruh. Yeah, I might have to restart the game. That's dumb. 1 second. I'll be right with you. Because now that we're shooting shit, I don't want to miss. Get a piece of tap and mark it. Word? It's still not showing up. What is this HUD size shit doing, bro? Hold on. Maybe if I always put it on display. In full screen exclusive. Okay, real overlay. Let's try that. Oh man, I hate having to deal with this stuff right now, man. I should have dealt with it in the beginning. This wasn't a problem the last couple streams. Now it's a problem. Oh my god. Restart. They didn't break the stream, did it? Are we okay? Alright, we're okay. Got it. We fixed it. Sorry, guys. Back in the game now. Cool. Yeah, we're good. Appreciate you, Velas. Okay. So, I mean, it's pretty simple. The old man tells us to walk out there with a gun because we might scare it. I'm with that. We have our flare gun here, which should do the exact same thing. So I'll take the rifle because rifles are good things to carry around in terms of carrying food and whatnot. And we are going to be back here eventually, so I might as well just start, stash whatever else I have in this locker here, including all this food. I will keep the meat on me and a little bit of water. Yeah, that's good. Everything else can stay. I'll take the beef jerky too. Clothing is good the way it is. In terms of tools, I can put away most of this, keep away that. Don't need to carry every single one of these flare shells. I'd say put away 10. Put away all the jerry can, I don't need that. Just one sewing kit is fine. Put away the tools, I'm not gonna need that right now. Bedroll, always walk around with a bedroll, always. I can put away the pot though. Cloth, cured leather, put all that away. Not needed right now. We just needed to bring this with us, you know what I mean? A baseline. Now that we have it, I'm not worried about it. What does Rose Hip Tea and Rishi Tea do again? I think it's like antibiotics and whatnot. I got pills. It's not a big deal. Put that away. I'll keep one emergency stim on me, and I'll keep the Go energy drink. Actually, no, I won't. And the water purification tablets, actually, you know what, I'll keep them. Fuck it. I don't think I'll need them, but I'll grab them anyway. And then all the extra wood matches, not needed. I have enough cardboard ones as it is. And the fuel I have here is perfect. I will put away most of the accelerant, though. Yes, okay. This is much better. That being said, I don't have a lot of room
This'll be useful.
when I grab this rifle. An old 303 caliber bolt-action hunting rifle will bring down a deer, maybe a wolf. In my moment of need, this rifle shall guide me. This is my rifle! There are many like it, but this one is mine! Got him. A single 303 rifle cartridge. Another. And then you have a secured leather, a torch, a storm lantern. I can bring the storm lantern, but I already have one. It's no biggie. And more rifle ammunition. Nice. Put in a stripper clip of 5 rounds. And put some singles in there. Nice. Don't you love the reloading? Alright, there we go. I think we're good to go. This stove will help us cook whatever we need to hunt. That's if we need the food. Pork and beans, cooking pot. I'll leave them all here, but it's nice to see that there's some extra food just sitting around. We got a little map here, too. Okay. Well, it's very simple. We need to head over to the dam, which is on the complete other side of Mystery Lake. Do I have the map here? I'm gonna see if I have the map. I have access to it now. Hopefully I do. I do. Okay. So if I'm here at Trapper's Homestead, that means I'm going to have to go all the way to the train tracks, follow the train tracks up to the camp office, which then we can loot the shacks alongside the ice, and the fishing shacks that are above the ice as well. We can then head further up. There is a lookout tower which we can camp in if we need to, and then we could keep following the tracks to then find the Wounded Trapper quest, which is the hydroelectric dam up here. The hydroelectric dam is home to a couple of bad actors. It potentially could spawn a timber wolf in there from survival mode. I don't know if that's still a thing. And maybe in these updates they've changed it, but I'm assuming the campaign probably brought that back. You also have some extra huts here that I could check out. There's a few things we could check out on the way, but we're just going to head straight to the tracks and go from there. Alright, boss man. Did I even get your name? I think we're just calling you the Wounded Trapper. Alright. I got you. We're gonna save this trapper, because once again, what he knows might help us.
That trapper's my key to getting out of here. He'd better not die on me.
You're damn right, Mackenzie. Search bin. Jeremiah's storage bin. Interesting. I could probably leave a bunch of shit in there. Jeremiah, huh? Okay, well, at least now I know his name. Jeremiah. So, the cave I came out of, I believe, is someone over there. I know for sure it's probably over there. And so that means that the bear attacked him over there. We dragged him up to this nearby hut, not knowing if it was his or not. And, you know, we go from there. It's not too cold out here, thank God. It helps, you know, the moodles aren't going down, so we can go at our own pace here. It's midday, so we're probably going to be camping at that office on the right side of the tracks, about halfway up the trip. Let's take it slow, take our time. We have a completely new map to explore here, ladies and gentlemen. I know Mystery Lake decently well, so, what's the word? You should be in good hands. I'm not sure what the next couple of chapters are going to do in terms of zones to explore. I'm not sure what we're getting ourselves into. I'm just going to... I might do a little bit of research just to understand which locations and which directions I should be going, just so everything could be smooth. We'll see what happens. But being back in Mystery Lake is like being welcomed home, so I don't mind too much. I'm just concerned that we're going to come across that bear again. We have meat on us, so he could smell us from a distance, but I'm not sure how big of a concern it's going to be. Let me do a hard save. Actually, no, fuck it. No, it's fine, it's fine. We're fine. One thing I want to check is if I can scare it, because I'm assuming the game will just not allow me to kill that bear. If I can scare it, can I just use the flare gun to do that? Because the flare gun is meant for that, to scare shit away. And I have 15 rounds of this, you know what I mean? And I'll most likely be finding more. We have some circling crows over here signifying that there's a corpse nearby. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm sure whatever killed it can't be too friendly. Holy shit. Max's last stand. Who the hell is Max?
This stuff will come in handy.
You got an extra hatchet. Sure, I'll take it. However much I don't need it. I can always drop it off at the camp off. It's better than just leaving it on the floor. He had a single bullet on him. I'll take it. I love that animation. You know, now that we're walking around with a gun, I'm pretty sure that the player's supposed to feel empowered and shit. We'll see what happens. What I also like is that while Wintermute does give you the entire map, it doesn't give you a little fucking arrow. You know what I mean? A little waypoint telling you where to go like it did Rising or something, you know? It's true to the vibe of Long Dark. It's like, if you want to know where you are, do the math. Check the map. Get a little bit of that cartography going, tu sabe. Except in the Long Dark survival mode, you actually have to mark the map yourself. You get these little charcoal stones that you get from fire, and you just write them on a map where you are and the areas around you, landmarks. You know, it's a bit more involved in that aspect. They streamlined the map, but they sure as hell didn't streamline it to the point where cartography becomes irrelevant, which I appreciate that. I'm using the right word there, right? Cartography? Practicing or drawing maps, yeah. Alright, cool. I just wanted to be sure. Using all these big words, I'm like, let me make sure. Same old in this winter. We're coming up on the tracks now. It's been pretty quiet. Might all change once we get up to the tracks. I'm assuming Hinterland would understand that eventually, no matter what, we would come across the tracks. So, let's see what we find. Probably gonna be some loot up here near the cave. That's usually the way to, I believe, Forlorn Muskeg. I wonder if they still let you go there. Probably not, but I'd like to see regardless. Cedar firewood, I'll take it.
I'd better stay focused.
Oh, okay. So they don't block this off. Probably a time where we are going to go to Forlorn Muskeg, just not right now. Fair enough. Forlorn Muskeg is one of the hardest areas in the game, at least, before a bunch of updates. They've added a bunch of new areas, so I'm not sure where it ranks in terms of difficulty now, but it's still considered a decently difficult area. Maybe not as hard as an Ash Canyon, but difficult. From what I remember. We're following the tracks now. You know what's weird, man, is I'm watching The Walking Dead right now, and I'm on the episodes right before they encounter Terminus. And so, in that show, basically all of the survivors are displaced. You know what I mean? All the survivors have a big base, eventually they get displaced from it, and now they're all, like, you know, off in separate groups. But there's this one thing joining them, is that all the railroads lead to one terminal station, right? And so all of them know each other enough to understand that they would be going towards this one area that has signs up that are saying, oh, survivors here, sanctuary here. And so they're all following the railroad tracks going to this one train stop. Now, in the show, Terminus turns out to be a camp for cannibalistic individuals, but hopefully here, the hydroelectric dam don't have anything that likes to eat human meat, you know what I mean? So we'll see what happens, but it's just, once again, it's crazy how now that I'm watching those episodes, I'm now having to deal with the train tracks. I could shoot your ass, you know. I'd like to show it off. I'm with that. I'm a save scum you, because I don't care. Come here, bitch. I gotta let him get close. Yeah! Little bitch, bruh. Get the fuck out of here. Give me this casing, bruh. Who'd you think you are, huh? Yeah! What you think? Yeah, cabrón! Alright, I'm gonna get some skinning. Oh yeah, that group in place, indeed, very much so. I might as well just cook up all your meat. I don't know if I'm gonna need your hide or your guts in this one. I might as well cut that up too. I got 2 hours, but the conditions aren't the worst. I'll use up this hatchet, even though it's an extra 20 minutes. Yeah, look at the temperature. The temperature's perfect right now, so this is the time to do it. Oh, shit. We might get a blizzard coming up here soon. That sucks. I just hope this bear doesn't come around for a little reawakening.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, no shit, Mackenzie. Relax. Well, you see, now we have the ability to kill wolves. That being said, we probably shouldn't be doing that too often. Ammunition's very limited. I would not be surprised if they don't give us much rounds besides what they give us in the beginning. So, let's not be happy go shoot. Let's not be happy go shoot with this gun. Yes. We're in the middle of a snowstorm. I just want to point out, the Moodle isn't going down. My guy's still pretty decent, even though it looks like it's freezing cold. He's big chilling right now. Look, 19 degrees and the wind chill's fucking him up, and he still feels okay. I'm just letting y'all know, you know what I'm saying? Like, we doing good here. I don't know. I do have gloves on, right? I do. It's just not showing. Yeah, that's one thing. With the guns, when you're holding guns and shit, your hands still show as naked even though you have gloves on. I don't know if they fixed that in survival mode. I'm not sure. We're coming up on the camp office now. The hood's got the Canadian flag and all that. Nice. All right, we made it. Anyone in here? Well, cooler. Some items, fishing book. Huh. Head upstairs. There's usually a corpse sitting here in survival mode. Huh. Shelf, books. Whole lot of fire starting items and a bunch of new things like this trunk, cupboards, mystery lake and area. It's a pamphlet. And then we have a stove here that we could start up a fire. Good, good, good. Well, considering it's almost nighttime, I might as well take a moment to start up a fire, get some cooking done, get some looting done, a few things. First things first. Let's drop off this wolf pelt. We're not gonna need to keep it on us. It needs to dry out. Same with these guts. Alright. Ooh, another rifle cartridge. Good. Can replenish the one that I already have. Awesome. The one that I've already spent, rather. Mittens, fleece, whatever. Catch a fish at the fishing hole. Indeed, I love that. This camp office might be our little place of residence, no key. It's right in the middle of the map. It's a good place to start. Might have to move everything from Trapper's Cabin over here. I'll think about it.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Decent cargo pants. I already have cargo pants, so it's not that big a deal. But these are in better condition, so I might as well just wear these. Let me put any extra clothing here. In terms of food, I'm not sure where to put that. Probably in the cooler. That'd make sense. I mean, yeah, let me loot everything before I start putting shit away, yes? Fire log, another hatchet. Filing cabinets. Most likely just gonna find some newsprint. Maybe, ooh, a key. I gotta stop clicking so quick, man. Let me see what I picked up this shit. There we go. A key for one of the Mystery Lake cabins. Key to Lake Cabin number 3. Interesting. The cabins by the lake are locked. Huh. I wonder what they're going to do with that. Stale beef jerky and some newspaper. I'll take it. Food is food, ladies and gentlemen. Stack of papers. More
handy.
rifle ammunition. Hell yeah. All right. Cooking pot. Might as well take it. I left pretty much my emergency food back at the trapper's cabin, so I tell you what, I might just leave it there. You know? At least for now. I might bring it back, I'm not too sure. I kind of want to have my bug-out supply, you know what I mean? All of my bug-out stuff just ready in one container. So when I have it, I just go. Like, when I know I need to leave, I just go, you know?
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Relax, Mackenzie. Whetstone, that's good for sharpening hatchets, knives, yada yada. Wood matches, sewing kit, newspapers. I like it. Books, a hell of a lot of books. Stacks of papers, another storm lantern, a lot more books. Yeah, my guy. It's carrying a lot of shit now. Let me put some of this stuff in the cooler. 44 pounds. I'll have to do. I'll come back for the wolf meat and all that once I want to start cooking. Huh. Nothing behind the stairs, it looks like. Nah. I could cut up these towels and whatnot for cloth. Very important material in terms of repairing clothing and whatnot, as we learned in the first episode. Shelf. Or the first chapter. Sorry, I keep forgetting the names of these things.
Load for much longer.
More thermal underwear. The one that I have is fine, so I might as well put that away. Yeah, we did stack ourselves up pretty high with the previous chapter, so it's not a big deal what we have when we find new clothing and whatnot. We're pretty set. If we find new stuff that can replace the old, fair enough, but it's gonna be far and few in between. Put these
Gear's starting to slow me down.
Put these pots over here. More trail boots. Might as well take them. You know, good spares. Just in case ours get torn up. Mystery Lake and area. I'll pick that up last because it looks like a reading obligation, which I love. Nothing else. And another bedroll. I'll just leave it how it is.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Relax, brother. It's all good. Let me put away some shit here. I got a whole bunch of books. Drop all that there. What sucks, the newspapers and the books, their textures don't mesh together well. And so they come out all glitchy like that, but those are the only ones that do it. Sticks and whatnot come out just fine. Reclaimed wood. Go there. Cattail heads and tinder. Go there. Coal can go there. Firewood can go there. Birch bark I wouldn't consider tinder. Any extra tools that we don't need, I can put those two away. Yeah, that I could put. The lines I don't need on me. You know, it's tempting to start fishing, but not too tempting. Not to hold up the progress, anyway. Storm lantern, keep the torches, get rid of the whetstone. Get rid of the fishing tackle, keep the bedroll on us, obviously, we need that. Everything else, we look like we're being chillin'. Yeah. Okay. Let's cook up all this wolf meat. Probably boil some water too while I'm at it, just so we have a decent stash in this camp office. It looks like it's going to be our hub, at least for this episode, or chapter. These are low quality foods, they might expire. We'll see what it comes of it. Let's take all this gamey wolf meat, put away all this herbal tea and whatnot. Keep it in the cooler. The food will just go in there. I'd like to loot those other lake cabins nearby that big ice, the ice river, whatever the hell it's called. The ice lake. So let's see what we can do with that. But first, I want to cook this stuff up. Oh, yes. In order to cook, you need a fire. Who would have thunk it? I can go out there and get some cedar firewood or fir firewood. Considering I don't need too much sleep right now, that's the perfect opportunity. Let's go and do that. I do, however, I do not want to stand out there with all the food, all the meat in my pockets. So I'm going to put that away. Get some fir and or cedar firewood, then come right back. Yeah, there's a big cedar limb right there. That looks like it's perfect. Should be a bunch of cattails on this little lake here, which is awesome, because I already have plenty, but I'll take as many as they give me. Cedar limb only takes an hour to cut down.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
Yep, that's what I needed. Tinder plugs and cedar firewood.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
I know, Mackenzie. Relax. Anything else I want to grab before I get out? I don't think there's ever anything behind the cabin. No, not at all. Alright. Anything new we can do with this here workbench? No, I'll just create snares, which are cool, but not all that needed. It's dark as hell in here now, though. Ooh, hold on. Let me go back to the cooler, grab the meat. That's the whole point of why I went out there in the first place. Here we go. Once we cook up everything we need to cook up, we'll get some sleep, and first thing tomorrow morning, we're going to go to work. Yeah, let's use the cardboard matches. Start the fire with a book. That should be good to go. Come on, baby. Come on now.
I'd better find some water.
We got it. We burning books? What is this? 1984? I called on the see. I get it. I see what you did there, Vilas. Boil up some water. Cook up some food. Cook up some more wolf meat. Yeah. Eating wolf meat fresh and shit. Almost there. Alright, we've eaten plenty of wolf meat. How much time we got left on that stove? 2 hours? Interesting. And I shall leave the cooking pots here with water. It's going to take 2 hours to cook them up. They just need a few extra sticks. 2 hours pretty much on the dot for that stuff to become pure water overnight. Hell yeah. We did it. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and turn in for the night. Once we wake up tomorrow morning, we go straight to work. I'd say 7 hours will do it. Ooh, it is dark as hell, but we're ready to go. Potable water. I'm gonna go ahead and hit a little ad break. You know what I mean? Just so we can get out of here lickety-split. Indeed. Potable water. Leave the cooking pots here. Not needed. If you gotta hold on. You gotta hold on. Take my hand. Get it right here. You gotta hold on. Alright, drop me some of that water. Tu sabe. I'd say leave the food here. Leave the meat here. That's what I say. I will eat some of the... What's the least condition that we have? I'll eat the rabbit stuff. Yeah. Then some of the venison. Perfect. Drink some of the water. Drop the water on the floor. The thing about the long dark here, ladies and gentlemen, is that you do not want to leave your meat overnight or however many days inside, indoors. No. What you want to do is leave it right outside. For some reason, probably because it's fucking freezing outside, the meat lasts much longer when you leave it outside. Just pray to God a predator doesn't come around. Usually they don't, so don't worry about that. Have you ever tried venison? This is some good stuff. I've never tried venison in real life. I would definitely want to, though. Abso-fubbernuckalutely. There is a... Either those are deers or that's a wolf pack. Can't really tell from this distance. Can't wait to find out. We're going to be looting the lake cabins surrounding this little, well, frozen lake. So, let's see what we can find. Hopefully... Oh, yeah. Those are wolves. Multiple. If we go in that direction... We should probably do it on our terms. It is freezing out here. Do I have all my clothes on? I do have all my clothes on, and it's still freezing. My God. Okay. Tell you what. I'll be back for you little shits. I want to pick up those cattails, but they're always going to be there, and they are right next to our little hub, so might as well just leave them there for now. You know, I'm taking up space. Its taste is real gamey, which means it tastes a little wild, but a little garlic powder will kill that real earthly taste. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I like the earth. You know what I'm saying, man? I don't know. What do you think? So in terms of storage space, is there anything I want to drop before I really head out? I mean, I have the aqua purification tablets, but I'm not going to stop the run just for that. Yeah, let's go. This rifle's heavy as hell, but can't imagine walking around without it, so we're just going to have to deal with it, you know what I mean? Hopefully we get that well-fed bonus soon. See, Mystery Lake is my element in terms of, like, survival maps. Like, Mystery Lake, Milton, these are my my element. Coastal Highway, Desolation Point, Pleasant Valley. Like, these areas I know decently. Not amazingly, but decently, right? And, I'd like to say that places like these are my element. Vila said, you might, I don't mind it, but if I'm not starving to death, I'd rather not have it. Fair enough, Vila. Fair enough. I gotta get me some garlic powder, real as fuck. I'm assuming you can order that kind of thing. Well, of course you can, but my thing is, like, it's tan caro, no? It's a little expensive. I'd have to look into it. Because I'd want good shit, especially if it's my first time getting venison, you know? Not just some choice whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I want the prime stuff. Hold on, it's like I'm the one that went out back and shot it, you know what I'm saying? Tan fresca, that's what I want, you know? The real venison, cabrón. One of these days, I want to try it for sure. Now, before we head over to the lake cabins, there's this little secret spot that a lot of people don't know about. It's just this little, hidden section that I like going to right before I head over to those lake cabins. It's also a way for us to avoid that initial wolf onslaught, but it's in that direction. Just a little extra secret location back here. I wonder if we encounter the bear. Oh, fuck. This ain't a bear location in survival mode, but would not be surprised if they tried to do something crazy back here. Dave's quiet clearing. Okay, for firewood. Some rocks. Wow. Nothing else. Well, that sucks. Usually there's a backpack here or something else. Well, that was fucking nothing. Alright, whatever. Fine, fine, fine! If someone hunts and sells in your area, you can get it there. Deer gives a lot of meat. Just gotta find someone who knows how to look for CRD. Real as fuck. Real as fuck. Alright, I'll look into it, because I do want to try some venison. Just, you know. I feel like that's something that I do once I, the financial situation is it's a bit more comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. I would love to try it. Just gotta get there, I think. Yeah, nothing else. We just have to head up this trail here. Look at that fat-ass mountain, bruh. These valleys leap far in great distances. It's crazy to see the rifle refract in the HUD. You see that? Alright, we're coming up on those lake cabins now, I think. Yeah, just down the way. Hopefully we don't have to come across a wolf here. Keep an eye out. If we head toward that cabin, we're gonna have trouble. Oh, a climber's rope. Here. I wonder why, but that's also a lot of wasted energy that I don't really want to attempt at this second. I'll leave it be for now. But that clearing is the way to get past here when those wolves are in the... Did I get barked at? I think we're good. I'm hearing things. Looking around for cattails. I'm not finding it. There's a cave over there. And I'm freezing to death, so I'm gonna have to come up on that cabin soon. But we always got time to check caves. Just a tad trippy, it's all good. Yeah, Velas. You know, Avilas, I was thinking that once I get Wintermute done, that I can play this game on survival mode Monday through Thursday, and then on the weekends, play the Fallout New Vegas DLC. Just get it completely finished. Ain't nothing in this cave. Man, why is Mystery Lake emptier than usual, bruh? Help me out here. Sell me your zone, for real, for real. But yeah, I wanted to play the Fallout New Vegas DLCs here in April, just to wrap up those loose ends. Same with Resident Evil 5 Lost in Nightmares. That's the one DLC I haven't touched yet. You know what I mean? Like, I need to wrap things up before May. Is it May? Yeah, May. Because once May comes around, it's gonna be gasoline all the way through to November. Hell, I might even buy a PS5 just for GTA 6. We'll see. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Answer's probably gonna be no, but maybe the build-up's gonna be so overwhelming I'd be dumb not to. We'll see what happens. And we had a key for this log cabin. I love to see it. Let's see what we got. Other than fuel. You can always find more of that. Tin of coffee? Sure. Always. Stacy's grape soda. Goated find. Goated pool. Accelerant.
Come in handy.
More ski gloves. I'm not sure if I'm going to need a spare, but just in case they get torn up, sure, why not? Wool socks. Might as well get a second pair in case they get torn up. Stacks of papers and books. I don't need the papers nor the books. I'll keep the books, but I'm not going to keep the papers. Respectfully. No, I won't. I'll keep one book on me, because, you know, you never know when you need to start one, but...
This stuff will come in handy.
Ragged Urban Parker. Long, heavy downcoat. More suitable to urban survivalists, but the extra length might help you keep your kidneys warm. Interesting. That is a unique parka. Probably the one reason why you'd come here. Okay. What's the levels on that, and where would it go? It would go over the decent Mackinac jacket. Now, it would probably be better once I get it repaired, then the urban parka. So I might as well keep it around, see what happens. Yeah, I'll keep it around. Okay, so decently better clothing. I'm all for that. Anything else? Not really, I don't think. Yeah, let's get out of here. Hopefully we find more of those keys. Vila says, I think that's a good plan. The Fallout New Vegas, not the buying a console just for a game. New Vegas DLCs are a pretty hefty size each, so you'll definitely be playing that for a few weekends if you stick to that planning. I feel like the DLCs, I've been looking at run times, and it looks like at least 2 of them I can do Saturday and Sunday. You know what I mean? Like on Saturdays and Sundays, so I can definitely play those games through on each weekend. Probably going to have to dedicate like whole days to to DLC, but I could finish them. It would take some doing though. Yeah, I agree with you, Vilas. Buying a whole console just for one game, but you know, I also don't want to wait a year to play the game. And if I'm, in terms of content, you know what I mean? Like if I'm building up all the way up to GTA 6 and I don't play it, you know what I mean? Like if I'm playing all these fucking games and then I actually never touch GTA 6 till like a year later, it's like yikes. You know what I mean? So like in terms of like the build up, it might be something that I actually do. It might not, you know what I mean? It might just be a thing where it's like, oh, well, there's not really a return of investment here for me. You know, but then again, I might just feel it in the moment, yada, yada. You know, like, I'll just see how I feel in the moment. Because at the end of the day, like, I've always liked PlayStation, so I wouldn't mind buying a PS5. But then again, with how greedy every corporation's gotten about that kind of thing, I don't know if I want to support it, you know, that kind of thing. I'm not sure. We'll just see where I am on the day, or days of. Still got plenty of time, and I am not over encumbered, so I can take my sweet time on this. Good. We got these fishing shacks that are still here. Don't know if I want to go to that one over there, but I can definitely take these two. Boom, boom. See what's in there. Whether it's just fishing lines or some decent tools. What's crazy is that all the loot from the first episode, first chapter rather, is carried over. So I'm not too worried about... Sorry. I'm not too worried about, like, food and finding lumber and whatnot, you know, because I'm pretty set in terms of everything. You know, we've kind of graduated a bit, you know, from Desperate Survivor, so we'll see where we are in regards to looting the rest of these areas, but I'm not going to be picking up everything like usual because I don't need it, you know? I do want at least a bit more tinder, though, for sure, just so I don't have to think about it. But all of those books are going to carry us through this chapter, no problem. The one reason why I decided to buy a whole console for a game was an Xbox Series S, and that was for Dead Space, and then I later bought Resident Evil 4 Remake. I bought the console because I could play my other games with higher qualities. See, like, that makes a lot of sense, especially with my current PC rig. The problem is that if I buy a PS5, man, I'm going to have to do it on, like, a monthly plan, and, you know, I cannot let it touch my savings. I got too many financial goals that I want to hit to just fucking sit there and buy a whole ass console. So that's one of the things that detracts from that, is like it's an irresponsible money move when I already have all these other games and yada yada, you know. So I can think about it for sure, but it's something that I see myself maybe doing, but also see myself not doing. And it's 50-50 for sure. Maybe 30-70. Yeah, it'll definitely take a hit. You know what I mean? Because this shit's too expensive, especially because I want the physical disc one. You know what I mean? It's just, isn't it ridiculous how there's 2 versions and the other version costs way fucking more? You think it'd cost less? Fucking, whatever, fine. Lantern fuel. I'll take this. More books. There's a note here. This small note looks to have been left by someone in particular. Hard to imagine as the area is quite sparse. I'm heading to the clear cut. Put some supplies aside for us, away from prying eyes. If you need something, look for the old stump between the two log piles. The old stump between the two log piles. That is a far ways away from the lookout. We are here. Right here. So that means that we have to go past the camp office, past the lookout tower, all the way the fuck over here to get to that supply cache. It better be worth it, because that is a trek and a half. It costs more because they know people collect copies. They like having a physical edition and digital edition, so they don't scratch their disc. Yeah, I know. It's just, I know why they do it. It's just, you know, it's fucking very annoying that it costs that much, man. I remember when you can rent shit, rent games no problem, and it was a cheap way to do it, and yada yada. Now they have monthly passes, which I guess, but I would support the monthly Game Pass stuff if it didn't just, like, condition people to being used to not owning their games. You understand? That's what that shit's for, you know what I mean? That low price point is what that shit's for, you know? In practice, it's a cool thing, you know, having to pay a lot less than a full retail game to enjoy all these experiences, absolutely. But then you understand where the industry's going and how they're conditioning the people to not owning their games. It's just, it's extremely annoying. That's why I don't really buy the monthly passes like that. I purchased them in the past. I'm not saying I never have. I'm saying that I don't be keeping a subscription like that, because every time I'm sitting there, it's like, man, I got way too much choice. I don't own any of these games. Why should I invest hundreds of hours if I can't touch it again? You know, like, it's just, for me, it's hard to get into that. My dad remembers when you could rent whole-ass consoles until people started stealing. Real as fuck. What up, Dumplin'? Love to see you in the chat. How you doing, Dumplin'? How's life? How's love? My God, you said you were playing something with Mo yesterday? I forget. You were playing something cool, right? Yeah. What are you playing today? I gotta know. Is there nothing in this fishing cabinet? Or cabin, whatever the fuck it's called? Nothing? Yo, that's crazy, bro. All right. Low-key hateful, bro. All right, let's head over to this cabin, which is probably locked as well. But once again, it's just a matter of checking everything. One of the cabins were locked. I think both of them were, if I'm not mistaken. At least one of them were. So now we're going to go over here to this final one, which is probably locked as well. But it's always good to check before we continue. Eventually, we're going to head over to that watchtower. Probably right after we drop off all this stuff that we have on us. Mo's! Oh, what's up, Doug? Yo, Soup. We in World War Z. Word? You playing World War Z? That's awesome, bro. Love to see you. Life be going, and we playing World War Z right now, but we will hop on Crimson Desert once we get done. Honest, depending on how I feel. Fair enough. Feel a migraine coming, and I need more sleep. I hear that 100%. Them migraines be slapping you in the fucking face, bro. I've been having them stress headaches ever since I took up the manager position at my job, so I understand it totally, bro. It's like razor blades, you know? Throw them all in your head and shake it. You know what I mean? Shit's annoying, bro. Better say, own nothing and be happy about it. Tell me about that, viewers. But that's what I'm saying, is that I can't really get with the monthly passes like that, you know? It's kind of annoying. In fact, I don't really like having subscription passes. The only subscriptions that I have are ones that are given to me. You know what I mean? Like I get Netflix through my phone plan, and I get Paramount Plus through my Walmart Plus subscription. And Walmart Plus is just so I can save money on delivery and some discounts. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Missed the start today. What happened with the bear? So the bear attacked the trapper. We shot the bear. After we shot the bear, it cut to black, because of course it did. We then started chapter 2 with the trapper in their cabin, in Trapper's cabin at the bottom left of the map, Trapper's homestead. We need to get him some actual medical help because he's fucked up bad. And while we do have bandages and disinfectant, he needs a bit more help than that. And the only way that we can get him help is to contact people on a radio. Problem is, his radio's broken. Now, we believe there's going to be some radio parts that might help fix that said radio over at the hydroelectric dam. He said that area was unstable. We asked what the hell does he mean by unstable, and then he passed out. So, that's it. That's all I have for you, you know what I mean? Now we're heading over to the hydroelectric dam, but we're stopping at places along the way. Looting, getting some food, lumber, yada yada. We are in the Mystery Lake region, which is an area that I'm very familiar with, so we're in good hands in this regard, very much so. Let's see here. Do I need tinder? No, I don't. Keep that around. Keep that off me. That's fine. Anything else that I need to take off? Not really. It sucks that we're getting over encumbered here, but we just gotta keep moving. Vila said, I stopped using any sort of show or subscription. They went up in prices. I refused to give Netflix money after the whole cuties thing a few years ago. Yeah. You mentioned that before, Vilas. Yeah, I'm with that. Absolutely. Yeah, you know, I'm not going to speak too much on it, but, you know, yeah, I'm in agreement there, man. I see what you mean. Most monkeys, right. Okay. Guess bears will do that shit. Always be broke when you need it. Yeah, real as fuck. Radios do be doing that shit, dog. Yeah, the bear, what's the word? The bear attacked the trapper. We shot the bear ran away. The bear looked like it's seen some years, and the bear and the trapper have some history. Many years of history. They're arch enemies and shit. Fucking rivals, you know, so that's a fun little thing. We have some spare scrap metal. I don't even know if we're ever going to use it, but it's what it is. What can you do? Maybe I can eat something or drink something. I'll drink this soda. Just so we can save a little bit of room on the return trip to grab more cattails. I hope we won't have to shoot a wolf. Now, the trapper gave us his rifle, just so if we do see the bear, he said, you're probably not going to kill it, but you'll be able to scare it away with this rifle. And he handed us this rifle, and he gave us, I think, 9 rounds of ammunition. We found more on the way, so we're sitting at 15 rounds. We had 16, but we shot a wolf in the face, skinned it, and ate some of its guts, so... It's a good time, yeah. That's for all the damn times they've been making us walk slow and shit. That being said, ammunition is still very limited, so we're just gonna have to take it nice and easy and not walk into a horde of these fuckers, because now I've noticed that they're hunting in packs. There's 2 wolves down there just chilling, and there was a 3rd one around here somewhere. So oh yeah, down there. So we're gonna have to be real careful about where we step. I don't really care about the cattail tinder. Just care about the actual food. Cattails are the breakfast of champions. They are low weight and they are... what's the word? They don't expire at all. So, it's always good to keep these around. Probably not going to be carrying this on the trip over to the hydroelectric dam, but I sure as hell will have it in storage, sitting and waiting for when we finally leave this area. Well, I can check out this cabin, but you have that one over there that's a little too close to my furry friends. Not sure if I'm going to be able to get to that cabin without a fight. Is it worth it, is my honest opinion. Or my honest question here.
I could use this.
More rifle ammunition. I now have 20 rounds. I could shoot those damn wolves. I could shoot those damn wolves. I could take that risk. Let me go ahead and do a hard save here, because I want to go for that cabin. Probably a dumb mistake, but let's do it anyway. Oh, since we've come across more wolves and have gotten further in, story time. Oh, yes, you had a thing about wolves and bears. Go ahead, Vilas, please and thank you. I don't have any meat on me, so they won't sniff me out. Alright, I gotta crouch here. Ketchup chips, I'll take it. Hell yeah. You know, I've had ketchup lays in the past. I had them imported from Canada. They're really fucking good. They're really fucking good, low-key. Ketchup chips are the best, low-key. Like, they're better than anything I've tasted over here, bro. And that's crazy, because sweet and sour onion and barbecue are a thing. Tu sabe? That being said, Doritos beats them all. Every time. All the time. Doritos? Doritos! Alright, let's go through that clearing that's in this direction. It's better than bothering these wolves. Vila said, it's a bit of a long one, so if there's 2 messages, I'll let you catch up before throwing the other one out. Thank you, Vilas. So considerate. Bro's considerate as hell, bro. Alright, so we still got a couple cabins that are locked and we can't access. I'm a Ruffles sour cream and cheddar fan personally. I hear that, Vilas, absolutely. Peak cinema that. Apparently there's other, like other Canadian chips, too, that I haven't tried. I think there's a bacon one, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I gotta look into that. That's crazy, though, no? They got some crazy taste buds over there. Okay, yeah, we have the clearing here on the right side. We'll use that to get back to the camp office rather than walking straight through a bunch of wolves. Ah, this theme. I heard it in a Project Zomboid video, or at least a variation of it. Yeah, I feel like a lot of survival fans at least have heard and have gotten a little taste of The Long Dark. The Long Dark, Project Zomboid, The Forest, like, these are games that just get it right. You know what I'm saying? Have their own unique experiences. I can't wait to play The Forest on the channel. Considering the third one is coming out whenever, I'm not sure what day. It would make a lot of sense for me to play the Forest series. I've actually never finished the first one, and I own the second one. Never touched that one, you know what I mean? So I'd love to see what I could get done in those couple games, man. And the fact the third one's coming out already, oh my god. Low-key scurry, tu sabe. God, this game is beautiful. Something about it. It's a vibe, tu sabe. It's crazy how I started playing this game and it just started getting cold, you know what I mean? In my area. Telling you, bro. Everything happens for a reason. We're a bit over encumbered, but we'll get there, no problem. Huh. I love how you can see your own footprints and shit. And you, what's the word? And you'll be able to see, the footprints of a wolf or footprints of a bear, and they all have their own distinct footprints. Footprints of deer, rabbits. Little things like that, ladies and gentlemen, add to the immersion, cabrón. It's cinema. Maybe one of these days I'll get back into Project Zomboid. I'm tempted. I'm not sure, you know what I mean? I get into that, I feel like I'll get into that when a massive update comes around, or when, another round of hype comes around for it, something like that. I might be in the mood. But right now, man, my mind's fully set on the Long Dark, and it ain't going nowhere for a minute. For a hot minute. Alright. Let's get back on this little, cabin office here. Put away all the food we got, which is plenty. Nice. We got some extra medical supplies too, I'm assuming, so let's put that away. Yeah, we always get extra medical supplies on these runs. Not a bad thing. Not at all. Old man's beer dressing, I'll keep that in mind. Put away the normal antibiotics. Yeah, okay, cool. Workbench. Nothing new, right? Okay, just wanted to be sure. Ooh, lantern fuel. I didn't notice that. Oh, and a park notice. I didn't even notice this either, bruh. Notice. A note sent to the warden of Mystery Lake Provincial Park. Due to unusually cold weather this year, we're shutting down Mystery Lake Provincial Park a little earlier than usual. Make sure all the campers are packed up and ready to bug out by rail truck. Anyone left behind will have to get out on foot. Not a nice prospect. As per the usual procedure, lock up all lake cabins and make sure all provisions are stored in bear-proof containers. And please take the flag down this year. We had to replace it after last winter. The winds just tear it to shreds. After you're finished closing down the camp, make sure to check in at the Forestry Service lookout as requested. We have to go to the Forest Service, what's this fucking thing called? Forestry Service lookout, the big lookout tower. We have to head over there because this is where this guy, the guy who I guess is like the park ranger, checked into, which is probably where we're gonna find more keys to these cabins. So why not? Let's see here. Apparently those guys think someone's been using their lookout to store hunting gear and drying old animal skins. I like that. Man, I don't envy you, that backwater posting. Great Bear has sure gone downhill since the quakes. We have to head over to that lookout for sure. Surprised they didn't give us a little quest after reading that. Go to the lookout. Go on, you know what I mean, for loot and shit. I'm glad that that note mentions it though, because some people who don't know Mystery Lake will probably miss that location, even though there's a little what's the word? Emblem on the map. Leaflet containing information about Great Bear Island, presented by the Great Bear Historical Society. Mystery Lake and area. The Mystery Lake region is an alpine valley averaging altitude of 1,200 meters above sea level, named for the large lake that dominates its southeastern quadrant. The region is fringed by mountains on the west and south, and the foothills of the inner island range to the north and east. The region is bisected by a section of north-south line of the Trans-Island Railway. The region's main characteristics are its heavily forested and hilly terrain, as well as abundance of wildlife. The region's high altitude leads to low average temperatures, as well as some of the coldest nighttime temperatures on Great Bear Island. Heavy snowfalls are common. The Mystery Lake is a popular summertime destination with campers and hikers, but the area largely shuts down during the winter months due to its inaccessibility. There are no major roads connecting the area to the more populated regions in the adjoining valleys, lower in the mountain chain, so the area is primarily accessed by dedicated hikers willing to make the long trek that winds along medium to advanced level trails from the nearest town of Rupert's Landing. The region's harsh inaccessibility has been both a blessing and a curse over the years, until the railway line was blasted through in the 30s. The area was largely a pristine and untouched wilderness, but the lack of amenities or a standing population made it difficult for any real permanent infrastructure to take root. A project to link the Mystery Lake area with a secondary highway network crisscrossing between the various mountain valleys was abandoned due to the geological instability of the steep mountains and cliffs. The highway caused landslides that were a continuous threat to the project's viability, and the highway project was abandoned after only a few kilometers of roadway had been cleared. Wow. So they really tried to make this place hospitable, but Mother Nature just kept pushing them back. This area is just something that they are not. The Mother Nature is not letting humans settle down here. What the shit? This is definitely a frontier. My God. In the 60s, ambitious industrialist Richard Carter selected the Mystery Lake area for a new hydroelectric project meant to provide power to a large mining operation in the next valley. The lake's continuous replenishment by a vibrant aquifer network, as well as mountain streams that channeled annual spring runoff, made Mystery Lake a natural reservoir with untapped hydroelectric potential. Yet, other than a small test dam constructed in '62, this project was abandoned when the region's inaccessibility and seismic instability made it cost prohibitive. In other words, it's way too fucking expensive to run a hydroelectric dam in such a terrible location. I'm surprised they didn't think of that sooner. To this day, apart from the railway line that passes through, the only connection between the Mystery Lake region and the adjoining valleys are the hiking trails that pass through the mountains. These trails often become impassable during the winter months due to cold temperatures and heavy snowfall. Also due to the region's generally uninhabited nature, wildlife have not become habituated to the presence of humans, which can make them threatening. Hikers and campers are warned to avoid the area during the winter months, as well as to store all food and waste in bear-safe containers. So basically it's saying this is an area with bears, it's known for a hydroelectric dam, it's pretty cut off from the rest of Great Bear, you're in the middle of it, son. That's basically what it's saying. Alright, now, we need cloth. Thankfully, there's quite a bit of cloth sitting around here, so let me go tear up some stuff. And I need to repair this Mackinaw jacket. Not Mackinaw jacket, this ragged urban parka. Because I'd like to see what it can do for me. And if it's better than the Mackinaw jacket. Huh. It's actually lighter than the Mackinaw jacket. That's interesting. I need more cloth, though. Just tear it up with my hands, no biggie. Use the repair kit for the rest of this. So the Mackinaw jacket is actually better. The Mackinaw, the urban parka is actually better than Mackenzie's parka, which, you know, I'm gonna take that. Hell yeah. And then you have the Mackinac jacket, which is actually better than Mackenzie's parka. So Mackenzie's parka just became irrelevant. That's interesting. You also have this new thin wool sweater that is better than Mackenzie's shirt. So Mackenzie's clothing just became even more irrelevant. I'll take it. And then you have spare ski gloves, which I'm not worried about. A wool cotton toque, which is actually not needed, but great to have spares. Shred that parka. I should shred that damn parka. No, I need to keep it, bro. It's spares. We need spares. God forbid a wolf attacks us and tears up all the clothing, and we don't have a spare glove or spare jacket, and then we're just gonna be caught out there freezing. You understand? So I gotta leave it here. But look at my guy, bro. He's all bundled up for winter and shit. Oh my god. What's good, Tango? Love to see you in the chat, by the way. Throwing some freaking Gungan Kings there, because me and liking this one. Love to see you in the chat, Holmes. Fearless the Unknown just dropped part 1 of the story. So, there's this place called the LBL, or Land Between the Lakes. This place is a massive national park between Tennessee and Kentucky. It has so many trails that you'll have a hard time exploring all of them. Weird stories have circulated about this region dating back to the 1600s. The natives would warn the French explorers about a certain part of the area. They warned about a wolf-like creature that walks like a man. These would be seen as just campfire stories if it wasn't for the deaths. Where's part 2, Velas? Where's part 2? Where's part 2? Hurry up. How you doing, Tango? What you playing tonight? What you streaming tonight? I gotta know, dog. I gotta know. Tell me now, cabrón. I gotta know. All right. I don't have any extra wolf meat or anything to cook, so I don't really need to start a fire. There was water here that I picked up, right? Yeah, I did pick it up. What am I dropping? Put away the extra 10 rounds of rifle ammunition. I don't need to carry it. I already have 10. That's enough. I'll keep the 1 storm lantern on me. It's always a good idea to keep it. Actually, that or... I already got torches, Chief. No, because the torches might run out. Especially if I'm going to the hydroelectric dam. I need to keep them on me. Put that away. I need fur firewood. I'll put that here. You gotta hold on. There's an extra rifle cartridge there I didn't even get to see. Look at that. All right. We're good in terms of items and everything else. Day's about to end, so we might as well just wrap it up here. And so much so I might just hit an ad break after we read part 2 of Velas' story, of course. While the name of the campground wasn't released, there is a campground in the LBL that is labeled as government property and has been since the 1980s. Hiding evidence. Oh, okay. Velas was saying a thing. I went too far. I'm good and I don't know yet, Lemphal. You'll find something, Tango. I can't wait to see it. Velas said, in the 1980s, a family of 4 went on vacation in the LBL and they were later slaughtered. The door of their RV was ripped off from the outside and the bodies were almost unidentifiable. On the bodies and in the RV, they found fur that had only had one close match, a wolf. The campground this RV in got shut down and labeled as government property. They be hiding the aliens, bro, I'm telling you. While the name of the campground wasn't released, there's a campground in the LBL that is labeled as government property and has been since the 80s. Coincidence? I think not. Play Hunipop. That is a peak-ass stream. And then Trip said, no, that's an off-stream activity. Yeah, unfortunately it is. It's actually on the ban list, unfortunately. You damn right. Yeah. No, I didn't, Velas. I didn't skip shit. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no evidence. AI generated. Fabrication. Might as well hit up some of those cattails over here. While I have a chance. Take the tinder as well. That's one thing that I'm a little low on in comparison to everything else, and that's tinder. So I might as well take a few of them. Don't get too close, though. There's probably more cattails in them bushes, but I'm not gonna know, because that's way too fucking close. It's not worth it. Alright. Yeah, nighttime's coming around. Simple, I'm gonna hit a little ad break here in a sec. Probably want to cut up some more wood, though, while I have the chance. Not sure where to start. Might as well do a little bit of sprinting. The lookout is where we're going to be heading next. I'd like to see what's up there. Yeah, there ain't much else out here. Get some more sticks, get some more whatever. Might as well. There was a, what looked like either a cedar or fir limb over here. Yeah. Yeah, let's cut it up. Alright, let's get back home. The lookout is the next location. I could probably head up there now, low-key. But, with the hydration situation and the lack of food either as well, yeah, no. I want my well-rested bonus. I don't want to jeopardize that for the lookout when I could just do that tomorrow morning. VLS the Unknown said there are a bunch of other deaths. There was a 13-year-old boy who lived on the outskirts of the national park. He was killed in his yard and dragged half a mile up a bluff and was partially devoured. Fuck, bro. They blamed it on wild dogs, which were in the area, but the wound on the boy's body was far worse than what a pack of dogs could do. The reason why I mentioned bears earlier when talking about the story is because most of these deaths are labeled as bear attacks. That's scary shit, bro. I'm telling you. They be lurking in them woods. Hide your wife, hide your kids, tu sabe. And hide your husband, shoot. You know what I mean? I bet they scared too. You don't have to come and confess. We looking for you. We gon' find you. We gon' find you. Run and tell that. Run and tell that. Sorry, it's in my head now. Oh boy. Look at me, just splitting up all these little sticks and shit. Might as well. Just so we got plenty to work with when I do want to start up fires again. Nothing like overcompensating. I'm all for it. And I might as well pick those rose hips. They're just sitting here. Somewhere in the North Woods darkness, a beast walks upright, and the best advice you may ever get is don't go out at night. That's some scary shit. Okay, I'd say venison is what we go for next, and then the rest of the wolf meat. $770 calories, 538. Go for the lesser one first, and then we'll go for the better one after, and then just drop it. We could kill more animals, at least one more. It'd make sense, so I'll think about it. Drink up this water, drop it, get to work. Okay, we got some miscellaneous items I can put away in the trunk. Oh shit, it is dark as hell in here. stick. Okay, I'm standing over the sticks now. Cedar firewood. Standing over the tinder plugs. Go over here to drop off the accelerant. Where's the cupboard? Yeah, just drop it in there. Do want to keep one on me. And let's get some sleep. Yeah, we're good. Get some sleep. Bam. Hit a little ad break. And then you guys get to see me get over to the the lookout tower. After we hit the lookout tower, I believe we're just going to have free range of the hydroelectric dam. Once we hit the dam, we'll find what we need. Probably end the episode there. Alright, we're good to go. Probably do want to take a few tinders with me. I'll take some cattail heads. And 3 sticks. Just in case we need them. Let's go to work. We have some leftover meat outside. I'm going to eat that, come back in, drink the rest of this water. In fact, I might as well just take this outside with me. Actually, no, it doesn't matter, does it? R.I.P. non-subs. For real. No, they ain't gonna miss much. They gonna see me traipsing over the same amount of land as they saw when I was looking around for sticks and shit. So it's all good. I ain't gonna get there within 2.5 minutes. As you can tell, this game's a bit slow-paced. Just a bit. Let's see here. Banged up pork and beans. Yes. Just take all the food that's about to spoil. That should be more than enough. And we will start with the moldy granola bar. Get it out before it expires. And this as well. Very good. Drink the rest of this water and let's get the hell out of here. Give me a hard save, baby. We going to work! Yeah. We got our rifle. We got 10 rifle rounds. We're ready to go. Soup, you want to see me do all this inventory management? Do you want to see me do it again? God. That's real as fuck, though. That's real as fuck. That's what I should try to do with ads. My mind kind of escapes from me sometimes. But like, if I'm doing the ad break, it's because of all the inventory management, and then I should probably be doing it when I get back. It's like, oh, home sweet home. Let me hit this ad break. Put away all this shit within the ad break. Go to sleep. By the time I wake up, the ad should be over, and I'm going straight out. That should be how I time it. I'm learning. All right, I'm learning. You'll see it. You'll see. It'll be down to a fucking science in a week. Trust. It's because I'm dealing with unknown narrative factors. I have no idea what this game's gonna throw at me last minute. You know, I don't know if there's gonna be like a nightmare sequence when I fall asleep or something. I don't know. So I'm trying to be considerate a little bit, you know. Ads should be done in 4 seconds. So yeah, we're basically anything new. The guys who are not watching the ads are gonna see it. Gonna make it an industrial process too. So yeah, highly optimized and shit. Ooh, some deer. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a target. What's great about this game is that if we hit this shot and he doesn't go down immediately, we can still follow him around until he bleeds out. QB! We have a rifle now, and I'd like to test it out. He's down! And that's why I have HUD sight. Because the iron sight was a little off to the left, but the bullet still goes straight down the middle. See what I mean? Slightly, you know, not as dependable iron sight. So, I make sure to make the most of it. Let's go! Got him! You know, he's got friends, but let's just deal with one for now. 20 pounds of venison meat. take that shit to the bank. 6 hours if I skin him by hand. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Let's do it with the broken hatchet. PETA being contacted right now. I'd love to see you around the chat, QB. How you doing, Holmes? We're back here with some more Long Dark Wintermute. We are currently residing in Mystery Lake after a trapper was attacked. There was a trapper, a hunter in this area that was attacked by a bear. We picked up his rifle, shot the bear. The bear didn't die, but the bear ran away. Now the trapper is back in his cabin at the far end of Mystery Lake. You know Trapper's cabin. And we need to find him some medical help because antibiotics and bandages just won't do it. The wounds are too deep. He needs medical help. The problem is that his radio doesn't work. The only way we can find radio parts for him and to contact medical help is to head over to the hydroelectric dam at the under end of the map. We're not exactly under a time constraint here, so I'm taking my time exploring other parts of the Long Dark Mystery Lake, getting some hunting done, that kind of thing. Once we're back at the camp office to drop off the meat and the hides and the guts, I'm going to head over to that lookout watchtower and see what's there. Apparently, trappers have been using it to store hunting gear and dry skins and hides. So there should be some decent loot up there. We'll see what happens. Hey, Ubi, you've been playing good. I've leveled up cooking to level 4. That's fucking awesome, bro. Oh my gosh. That's a crazy amount of cooking. My God. Bro's been cooking for hours, bro. That's awesome. You playing survival mode right now? That's awesome, dude. I can't wait to finish Wintermute to get on that survival mode hype. Man, I know that's going to be a great time because then I get to control the pacing of that series, absolutely. I probably won't enable the cougar, but the trader, absolutely. Why wouldn't I? Let me drop all this venison meat outside and shit. There you go. And making rose hips tea, finally. Absolutely, KUB. Yeah. I'm glad I was able to help you out with that, man. Because, yeah. It's not a process that's easily handed down to you. I understand that in totality. Love to see you playing this game, man. It deserves triple the viewers and an audience it gets right now, dog. It's a fucking great game. I might as well eat. While I have the chance and shit. Drink some more water. Alright, we're back at it. You know, in survival mode, you can't save scum like this. You can only really save when you, like, enter or leave a substantial building. Or, like, there's only certain save points, you understand? You can't just manually save like that. So, it's a bit more high tension, the survival mode. But in Wintermute, you're able to just save whenever the hell you feel like it. So, I mean, that's helpful for me, shoot. I hope this wind doesn't mean that a blizzard is on its way. It could mean anything, this wind, so let's keep our fingers crossed. I should have probably loaded up this rifle with an extra bullet, but if what I'm fighting requires 9 rounds, then a 10th one ain't gonna do it. We're heading up to that camp lookout now. I'd say that's probably our best bet. I tell you what, let's head over to this, to the red cargo train, whatever the fuck, the train up there. There's some cargo things. What are those things called? Cars? I guess they're train cars. Yeah, they're cars. Just not like vroom vroom cars. Like they're cargo cars. Kyubi, I had to restart because of the moose, and now the moose is in Mystery Lake, so I almost got killed again right when I appeared. Yeah, the moose be spawning right there in front of the camp office, bro. Ain't that some shit? I found that out. I guess in the updates they changed some of the spawns. That's some shit, bro. Tell you what, though, it's nice to see the moose in Mystery Lake because it used to not be in there and you'd have to venture out. Now that it's in Mystery Lake, it's cool. But I don't know if I like it spawning right fucking there. I think it should be in the outskirts, kind of like in Milton. It doesn't spawn anywhere near the town. You have to go down the big mountaineering rope, and then you see the moose, you know? But hey, whatever the game feels. It was terrifying. Yeah, because them mooses don't give a fuck, bro, and they crack your ribs. That's specific to mooses. They be cracking your ribs and shit, bro. That's terrible. Yo, my guy is not moving fast. It's the wind. He's fighting against it. How much time I got? Oh, I don't have a lot of time at all. Come on, let's go. Derailment, yes indeed. You open the door just to get stomped? No thanks. Absolutely, bro. That moose be that moose don't give a fuck. Is there any way to get up here? Probably not. We got a wolf coming up on the railroad tracks, and it doesn't look like there's going to be a way to get to that camp office, so I'm going to stop moving in this direction now. I thought there would be. I guess there never was. Okay, save a bit of stamina here. At least I'm not freezing to death. I got a lot of decent clothing on me, so we're good to go. So, Vila said, sorry about that. I have a VTuber who's been playing Resident Evil Remake for the first time, and I went in to cheer her on as she's about halfway through the game so far. Vilas, that is awesome. Love that. Don't worry about it. You're good. Watch that stream of playing Resident Evil Remake. Cheer her on, because I know for damn sure I'm going to need to be cheered on when I play that shit. My God. It's the, yeah, it's that old school puzzle stuff, you know what I mean? I'm not conditioned to it yet, you know what I mean? So I understand it totally. Never fucking do it again, you bastard. You know? I could probably kill these rabbits, but, well, I definitely could, but why? That's my answer. Other than I want to, right? But, like, that's, while that is tempting, there's a time and a place, and right now is not the time. Avila said, I just could only have one stream open at the moment. My house internet is on the fritz and my hotspot's being goofy. Oh, that sucks, man. Yeah, I appreciate you, Vila, seriously. You ain't gotta make all this effort, bro. I'm serious. Like, I just gotta say you two goated with the sauce. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not the only one saying that, bro. Everybody be saying that, because you just goated. It's the general consensus, tu sabe? You just goated, bro. Kyubi, you goated too. You're not excluded. Man, I'm so happy that I'm playing The Long Dark now, because I've been thinking about playing it for such a long time, and now that I actually have the opportunity, and everything's pretty much been going to plan, like, I don't know. I'm just real happy that I'm here, man. Now I'm gonna do it again. She's a Greek goat VTuber mommy. Why can I avoid that? How can I avoid that? I love that. A Greek goat VTuber mommy. Word? Yo, pin that shit, bro. Fuck it. I love that. No, I'm not goated. I just try my best where I can. I appreciate you, Vilas. No. Now stop being modest. You know what I need? I need a goat emote. That's what I need. I need the goat gif where the motherfucker's got like a little goatee drifting in the wind. That's what I need in my life. I need to get me that goat gif. Just be spamming it in the chat. That's what I need. That one came nice and natural, so I might actually do it. There's a radio tower out there, nice and far up. The higher I go up, the more extreme this wind feels. Interesting. A screaming goat emote. Yeah, see, that would work too. Something from Goat Simulator, maybe. I gotta play that on the channel. Just call it like Hazard or Vila Simulator. Something like that. I'll see what that could be. But we're here, finally. My God, we had to climb this mountain up through this damn snowstorm. It wasn't easy, but we're up here now. And we even killed a deer on the way, so we got plenty of loot. There might be cattails on that lake there. I gotta check it. Forestry lookout. There's a zombie version of Ghost Simulator. I saw it on Steam. Word? That's a thing that exists? Wild. What the fuck? Let me back up, game. Thank you. Wait. Jesus. I thought I had to go all the way back around and shit. I was gonna lose it. Alright. We don't know what's up here, so let's keep a gun ready. Look at them icicles and shit. Holy shit. This place is massive. Real nice and compact in here. Lockbox. Hank's lockbox key. Interesting. Who the hell is Hank? So I don't see any big-ass tools in here, but... Oh, illegible note. A crudely drawn map to a hidden supply cache. The text on this note is largely unreadable. If this message was meant for someone, hopefully they were able to decipher it. Fortunately, there are a handful of recognizable landmarks and a bold arrow pointing to a large X. Yeah. So there's another stash, and this one is by Trapper's Cabin. I'm a whole lot more likely to go for that one than I am for this one. My god. Find the cache near the entrance to Forlorn Muskeg region from Mystery Lake. I'm with that. Wood matches, accelerant, extra trail boots. I already have one set. I'm not going to grab another one.
Hope nobody needs this
Hank and
anymore.
Frank went to the tank for a week. Word? Damn, bro. I'm warming up in here, which is great. We got some extra food, which I'll take. I'm not really worried about the firewood like that. What time is it? Oh, the day's almost over. I might just hold out here. I'll take this extra thermal underwear for sure. This extra beef jerky, extra wool socks. Still got plenty of room left over. I tell you what, I'm gonna spend the night in the lookout. I think it just makes sense. We'll leave the firewood here along with the tin cans. It's not needed. I will drop one tin can though. Yeah, might as well. Keep the extra sewing kit, all the extra food. That's fine. I probably do want to start up a fire for water though. What time is it? I might have time to spare. I'm not sure. That is a hell of a long trek out to God knows where. I haven't been in that direction. That might not be worth it. Well, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Fuck it. Let's go. Take that one to the bank so you can have a wank with Hank and Frank in the tank, you know? Going on. Bars, bro. All right, let me get out of here. Basic supplies. There is a lockbox there, but it looks like a quest item. Can't do much with that. We gotta go. We gotta make this trip at least somewhat worth it, damn it. So we're heading out to the supply cache. Is it ill-advised? Absolutely. Do I give a shit? Not too much. I hard saved beforehand. We should be fine. We have a gun with 9 fuck-off bullets. What more can I do? You know what I'm saying? What more can I do? And Frank did not survive the flank. Bars, bro. Where's the fucking siren sound effect? Hold on. Nah, nothing. All right. Not even cattails, bruh. Fine. Fine. So if it's further down, I do not want to break my fucking leg. Oh shit, I'm good. Don't want to fall in love with you. I don't have a sprained wrist, so I should be able to do this just fine. Yeah, we're good. And I'm heading in the right direction. Okay, there's a wolf on my left side, so I just have to give it a little wide berth and head right. We're doing good. Let's keep moving. I've never been in this direction, so uncharted territory here. Why don't you want to break a leg? Don't you want to do good? This isn't a show, Velas. Yeah, but it's a live stream. Shut your trash mouth, bro. Don't start with me. Don't start with me, Velas, all right? Knock it off. Listen here, bucko. All right? Latino. I don't know. I looked in the camera. I'm like, oh, hold on. I love this shirt. All right. Look at them stumps, bruh. They just be chilling over there. In between two log piles, huh? Well, I guess that's not them log piles, but hell, you could have fooled me. Oh, shit, that hurt. Hold me now. Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet ain't so damn. Isn't that how it goes? I don't know how much past the first couple lines. You know the memes. Hold me now. Hold up. So far down, my bad. So far down. Is it that? All right, my bad, my bad. That makes more sense too. Ain't so down? What does bro mean by that? Oh, man. Can I just pause? Look at these visuals, bro. What game you know be creating visuals like this, son? Huh? Huh? You don't know? I don't know. Nobody knows. Look at this shit, bro. You're telling me this ain't poetic? Hold on. You're telling me this ain't poetic cinema? You're telling me this ain't... You're right, I ain't so down. I'm genetically redacted. Left 4 Dead! What's up, Left 4 Dead? Love to see you in the chat. How you doing? What you streaming? Well, what's going on? How's life? How's love? How's work? How's everything? God, hold on, look at this shot. Tell me that this game ain't cinema, brother. Oh my god. The environmental storytelling. It is off the charts. Scout on. All right, so we're going left here a little bit. I'm good. Awesome. Love to see you. Love to see that you're good, Left 4 Dead. Clear cut. Okay, I'm in a clear cut, which is awesome because apparently the wolves are in clear cut with me. I don't want to be shooting wolves unless I absolutely have to. Unfortunately, that bastard is right in the middle of it. I'm gonna have to give this clear cut a wide berth. Hopefully the cache isn't right where the wolf is. I would not be surprised if it were the case, though. What is that big-ass sign? I've never seen that before. That's new. At least to me. I haven't been in this area. It does look amazing. It looks depressing and beautiful. Right, Velas? Oh my god. That shit was beautiful, bro. Tango Peak, Left 4 Dead Peak. We're playing the Long Dark right now, Left 4 Dead. We're playing the Wintermute story mode. We're on chapter 2. What's the word? Right now, we are trying to... Well, basically get some supplies. I heard some footsteps. I think that was just deers fucking around. Okay, cool. So we basically have gotten to this frozen tundra of, part of the world, and a hunter and trapper was recently attacked by a bear. That bear is a big, mean son of a bitch that basically goes back years with that same hunter trying to kill each other. Great time. The hunter got fucked up bad. We shot the bear. The bear is not dead. The bear just ran away. And so now we have to get some parts for his radio so he can call in for some serious medical help because some bandages and antiseptic won't do it. So yeah, his radio doesn't work. We have to go over to the hydroelectric dam to get some parts for his radio so then he can call for some medical help. That's the basic gist. There's a lot more to the story, but that's the basic gist of what's happening right now. Vila said, damn, Twitch got to fix the shout-out command on mobile. I can't be on PC and I'm foaming from the mouth because I can't shout people out. I hear that. Well, shout out to all y'all, for real. Peak Cinema, both of them. Alright, so in between two log piles, the cache said, it looks like I was able to avoid those wolves, which I am eternally grateful for. I see the stash. Hell yeah! Come on now.
Looking for you.
Give me something.
Hope I can still eat this.
Dusty tomato soup, energy bars, That's it. That's it. Whoa! This got me a raid by Blackberry Citrus Seltzer. What is good? Got me a big old raid. How you doing, Blackberry? Oh my gosh. Oh, and a big old follow right after Blackberry has followed Big Time Soup. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate you. We're playing Wintermute mode. We're on chapter 2 right now. The trapper just got trapped by his own trap. No, just a big old bear got him. And so now we have to get him some serious medical help. Problem is that his radio is down, so we have to get some parts over in the hydroelectric dam. We are in Mystery Lake. I actually know the region decently, so we should be having a good time. How you doing, Blackberry? I'm doing amazing. Glad to see you in the chat. Also going back to Wintermute, I'm also on episode 2. Yeah, because of the announcement, right? As soon as I heard that announcement, I'm like, oh shit, all hands on deck! I actually never touched Wintermute. I never played it because of the lack of the ending. I'm like, let me wait for the finale and then I'll binge everything. And now's the time. It's coming out on the 31st. I'm going to be playing this game like it's a damn religion until the 31st. And then I'm going to play the last chapter of Wintermute. And then I'm going to go over to the survival mode. And I'm going to play survival mode on and off with the Fallout New Vegas DLCs. I got 4 DLCs, never played them before. Already finished that entire game from front to back. Almost 100 hours on the one save. So that in tandem with the Long Dark, I feel like it's going to be a cinematic next 45 days or so. Should be a great time. But yeah, Blackberry, you get it. You know what I mean? Just had to binge. Just had to binge. I appreciate you very much with the raid. I'd love to raid somebody else from the Long Dark community, man. My God. I wanted to ingrain myself in the community a little bit because I needed to be here for the big send-off. You understand? This is the last chapter and most likely the most major update, the last major update for this game. And so I had to come here and be part of its send-off because I've been a fan of this game ever since its beta days. Back when Stacy Plays was doing her walkthrough. A walkthrough so influential, mind you, that eventually they had to put her name in the game. And now she is the one who owns the grape soda. Isn't that crazy? Oh my God. I saw her reaction to that in real time during that playthrough years back when I didn't even have a PC and I was just dreaming about these cool indie survival experiences. Damn, that's an education. Indeed. I am not a master at this game by any means. I don't know nothing about no interloper run, yada yada, but I've always been in love with this game, and I played quite a bit on Voyager, you know? So I'd love to see what we can get done with this game now that I'm here playing Peak Cinema. I didn't even know that we were going to go to this radio tower today. I guess we're doing that. Awesome. And then after we hit this radio tower, we have to head back to the camp office because it is encroaching on nighttime. My guy is exhausted and eventually he's going to become over-encumbered. Gonna lurk and get some food. I hope your stream goes well. Thank you very much, Blackberry. Once again, if you guys got to raid and go, that is totally fine. Get you some snacky snacks and take care of yourself and shit. It means the world to me, Blackberry. Thank you very much. See you soon, Holmes. And thank you for the follow, too. Destroyed lookout. Damn. So there was a lookout here next to the radio tower, and it's just been utterly destroyed. That's interesting. Yikes. Tell you what, though, there is some basic supplies here. Firewood, extra food. I'll take the food. I'm not too worried about the reclaimed wood. I already got plenty. That's the other lookout that we were just at. Holy shit, that's a far way away. Oh, we got a big old bin. I think this is a bear-safe supply bin.
Come in handy.
A mountaineering rope, a military-grade MRE, and some more gloves. I'm gonna leave behind the fire log. I don't need it. I'll keep the extra food. I want to keep the mountaineering rope, which sucks because it's so damn heavy. But I don't have a choice in the matter. All right, I need to get the hell out of here. Once I check out this radio tower, we're leaving. I need to get back to the camp office now. I am getting dangerously tired. Ain't nothing up here. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Ragged work pants. A heavier duty type of jean. Might as well take it. Don't need the ragged wool scarf though. The work pants might work in my favor though. I'll see what I accomplished there. Oh, this is what the mountaineering rope is for. I'm still over encumbered a bit. Anything heavy initially that I can drop? Not really. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Hopefully going down the rope isn't that big a deal. Too encumbered. I have to drop something. Fuck. What? I don't want to drop these pants like that because they might be better. Do I have cloth on me? I have a bit of cloth. I need to gauge whether or not these work pants are going to be better or worse for me. These cargo pants, way less. This isn't the only thing I can drop. I can drop an extra thing of antiseptic. I don't need that. I can drop all these sticks. I'll grab that antiseptic, and we'll roll. Yeah, we got it. Let's go. I'm encumbered now. Hopefully that isn't a problem. The stamina bars, you see that stamina bar on the bottom right? Once that gets close to depletion, I have a chance of falling off. I don't think that'll be the case, though. I'm glad I noticed those sticks. All right. Let's head back to that damn office. It's almost nighttime. Ah, fucking wolf in the way. He sees me. Oh, he's running. I don't want to have to shoot him. But he's kind of in my way. I could do a meta torch trick, but I'm not with that. If I don't have to do it, I'm not going to do it. How close are we to lookout? Because I might just kill this guy and then leave him overnight. If I sprain my fucking leg, I'm going to be so pissed. Watch your leg, watch your leg. Go, 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 move! Where'd he go? Okay, okay. We can outpace him. We can outpace him. We're good. Oh, cheeky terrain there. The thing is, when I'm over encumbered, if I'm going up those slants and slopes, there's a chance that I sprain my leg and then my movement speed's cut down by a lot. And then that'll leave me real vulnerable for that wolf attack. Thankfully, that's not what happened here, but it could have real easily. Took a big risk there. Probably would have been better just to shoot him. I just need to get back to the damn rails, and then I'll go from there. Go, go, go. Yeah, I know this way. We're doing it. Yeah, that wolf is gonna stalk us all the way the hell back to the office. I think that wolf is gonna start going after the rabbits and whatnot. Yep. I'll let the wolf do its thing. It's none of my business. The wolf is no longer interested in me. I'll take it. Alright, let's head back to that camp office, drop off everything that we found. We've done all the side looting that we are gonna get done in this episode. It's time to finally head over to the hydroelectric dam. Get some real work in, tu sabe. Get some narrative stuff done, and then we'll round out the stream nice and easy. I'm very glad we got so much done today. My God. I wonder if this chapter is going to be strictly one location like the last one, or we might do some extra stuff, like going over to Forlorn Muskeg and whatnot. We shall see. I'm glad I hit one of the supply caches. There's another one next to Trapper's Cabin, which is a lot easier to get, so we'll probably just grab it on the way to Trapper's Cabin, and then that's it. But for now, it's almost nighttime. It's best if we get by that fire, do some cooking. And that's it. You know what I mean? And then get some sleep and then head straight for the hydroelectric dam. I think that makes the most sense. Home sweet home. I'm on my way indeed. This venison's gonna carry us. Very much so. Let me go ahead and hit that. Let me go ahead and hit that ad roll for all the inventory management and cooking that will be happening. Tonight, I'm
Too much
on
stuff
my
to
way.
carry.
Just set me free, home sweet home. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. My heart's like an open book for the whole world to read. Sometimes nothing is keeping me together at the seams. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. All right, hold on. There's an extra rifle round here I'd like to take. Indeed. Now the rifle's loaded to its fullest capacity, and I don't have to think about that anymore. All right. Tonight, I'm on my way. Just set me free. Home sweet home. Sometimes nothing keeps me together. Okay, hold on. So now I need cloth. I need cloth because I need to repair the work pants and see if they're actually better than the cargo pants that I currently have. Not sure yet, but we're gonna find out, aren't we? Well, there we are. Once we do that, we start some cooking and then go to work.
I just need to close my eyes.
We're almost there. All right. Moment of truth here. It is better in almost every conceivable way instead, except weight, pretty much. Might as well. Oh shit, it is dark now. Put away all extra clothing. I also got that extra underwear just in case mine get torn up, but I think we're good. Book, cattail head. Do it with the cardboard matches. Let's go to work. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Give me something. Give me something. Oh, we're gonna be cooking all this venison, so it's gonna take a hot minute. But I got faith in it. I got faith. We gotta cook up this whole deer. Tu sabe, this whole deer.
Turned out pretty well.
Okay. Add the cedar. Add the reclaimed. I got 5 hours of cooking to get done. "45 minutes. Nice. Let me bring up some of that water. Just so I don't have to worry about boiling any. I should be focusing solely on the food. Bring a little more. Alright, cool. It is really dark in here. The faster we get back up to that fire, the better here. Is there anything in particular that I need to repair? 79%, 80%, 88%, 75, 76. I think we're good. I tell you what, I can fix up this worn thin wool sweater. Let's go ahead and do that. Venison cooked.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
away this extra wool. Eat up this extra venison. You know what time it is. Probably should be doing it while I'm cooking shit, instead of like when I'm actually organizing and putting stuff away. Live and learn, live and learn. 45 minutes, we still got a few ways to go. Health bar's looking good. Whoop.
Tongue feels like sandpaper.
One
So
hour.
tired.
Take some extra torches. I'd say 5 will do. Actually, 4 will do. And cook up some water on the way out. Like it. Drink some more, or eat some more venison. Drink some more water. You know what time it is. What time is it? 7 hours, it looks like. Maybe 8. I'll do 8. Hopefully we get the well-fed bonus soon. I like to think we should, all things considered. Perfect. We've eaten plenty of food. Gonna drink up the last bit of water here, and then we're gonna go straight out. We're going to the hydroelectric dam, ladies and gentlemen. We're hitting that sumbitch all the way. I don't know what the hell we're gonna find. I just know it's going to be absolutely redonkulous whenever we do find it. Alright. Drop the water supply here. I'm gonna drop the food outside just so it degrades slower. Like I said, the sub-zero temperatures actually help the food in terms of not expiring all that fast. I'll drop this antiseptic out here too, just so I don't have to worry about carrying that shit. Same with the antibiotics. Yeah, I'll look at that stuff later. Let's get this hard save in. Let's go to work. We're heading to the hydroelectric dam. That's it. We've hit up all the POIs pretty much. We're heading straight to the dam now. There's a place just right in front of the dam, but yeah, I figure they're all just the same location for me. So that's what we're gonna do. I got 10 rounds. Hopefully these 10 rounds carry us through whatever we gotta face. Assuming we started this excursion with only 9 rounds, I don't think we're gonna be in too much of a... We're not gonna be having too big of a problem, I don't think. I think we're gonna be just fine. We've conserved quite a bit of ammunition as well, so I think we're doing pretty good. We've only shot 2 animals, 1 wolf, just to test out the rifle, and then the 1 deer, which gave us plenty of food to work with. That's gonna fuel probably at least the next couple days, so... Yeah, I'd say that the bullets have been pretty profitable. We can't be firing off willy-nilly now, you know what I mean? We can't be shooting that shit if we don't absolutely have to. It's just how it is, the last resort. We only got 20 rounds. 20 rounds in total. That's hopefully 20 kill shots, but sometimes it ain't. Big old train. We've already been here. We've established there's nothing at this train stop, which sucks massively, but it's what it is. Usually there's loot here in survival mode, but this time around, just a couple rocks. Wonderful. Poetic cinema, if I do say so myself. To be honest, I don't need to be walking around with this distress pistol anymore. To be honest. How much does the distress pistol weigh anyway? It only weighs a pound. And then with all this stuff, it's only 50. It's only a pound and a half. I can carry it. That's fine. The fucking rifle weighs 10 pounds. And while it does kill things, it's 10 pounds. Shit, you know what I mean? I can probably carry 3 sticks. Fuck, man! You were a lot closer than I thought you would be. Gave me a fucking heart attack. Just gotta give him a wide berth. Wide berth, wide berth, wide berth. Hey, 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 hey! You keep that barking shit to yourself, bucko. We're good. Just gotta keep walking. Son of a bitch snuck up on me. We're coming up on another train car. If I'm not mistaken, this one actually has a door, so we can probably hide ourselves from this little bastard. Once again, not worth the wasting of a round, because we're not really going to be able to harvest them without spending half a day. And, I'm not sure if there's a time constraint on this trapper guy. I just pray that we don't show up and he's dead because we took too long. I mean, we already wasted 3 days, so he'd probably be dead already. We're good. Just gotta keep it moving. He's running, I think. No, he's walking. He just had to catch up is all. He's afraid he was gonna be left out. Little shit. Haha, you can't get in here. Not sure how I'm gonna get out of this, though. Hopefully he gets disinterested. Like I said, I don't really want to have to shoot him. Another pair of these work pants. Yeah, he runs away because of the door. Yep, he can't get to me. Little bitch. Yeah, keep running. I'll keep these here. Maybe I'll want them on the way back.
I think I can use this.
Won't need the ragged running shoes. I'll take the extra flare, though. Never know when you need them. Decent wool toque. Always good to grab a second. Some cloth to repair clothing. And that's it. We're ready to go. Yeah, that wolf ran off. Let's get the hell out of here. We're going, we're continuing to follow the tracks here. Let me go ahead and do a hard save there, because we handled that pretty well. Let's go. New location discovered. The train loading area. Huh. I don't think I've been down there, really. They're circling crows. I'd like to check it out. Probably a human body if it's something that far away. That's got circling crows over it. And if it's a human body, it probably has a key that I want. Probably, probably not. We're not sure yet, but want to check anyway. Don't worry, dears. I'm not out to shoot you today. Looks like I might be suspended up there. Hey, Velas, how you doing? What is that? Is that a blah 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 emote? What's that? Is that blah blah? Am I talking too much for you, Velas? Huh? Huh? Am I not enough for you anymore, Velas? I swear. Okay, hold on. Oh! Yeah, there's the body I'm looking for. It's another inmate. Holy shit. Yeah, these guys got around. I'm surprised he got this far with only a shirt and some pants. He had a can of dog food on him. Haha. Rest in piss. Just playing some Dead Island 2. That's awesome! I played it on Xbox, but not PC. I played Dead Island 2 when it came out, like release day. I bought it on Epic just because I wanted to support the creators, right? But I bought it on Epic. Ew. You know, but I played the hell out of it. It was a great time. There's another thing of circling crows over here. I might as well go check it out. How many convicts have you found? Sultry Livy, we found... So I'm on chapter 2 right now of this little Wintermute story. We found Dobbs, which we found him alive, and of course we stuck the knife in him. I'm not leaving him alive where Grey Mother is. We found a couple of bodies of convicts. I think we found 2 convict bodies, if I'm not mistaken. 1 in Milton and 1 here so far. We haven't even gotten to the hydroelectric dam. Have you played this game before, Sultry? Have you played Wintermute? Oh shit, what is going on here? Oh, it's the deer. It's the deer corpse. Okay, we just found a 3rd convict body with a stale chocolate bar. I love these convicts. They be running around basically buck-ass naked, right? One of them had a can of dog food. The other one had a fucking protein bar on him. And that's it. Like, seriously? Oh my god. I'm saying these convicts had 0 chance out here in the waste, bruh. I'm hearing heavy footsteps. What the fuck was that? I hope that was a deer. That might have been a bear, though. Those footsteps were heavy. They didn't sound like deer. So, Sultry, I've been a big fan of The Long Dark since back in its beta days when Stacy Plays was doing her little walkthrough. In fact, her walkthrough was so influential that the developers officially named the grape soda after her, which I don't have on me, but it's called Stacy's Grape Soda. I was watching that in real time back in the beta days, man. Oh, man. I've always been a big fan of this game. Its art direction, its attempt at a really cool, unique survival experience. Just... overall, always been a massive fan of this game. And now that the final chapter is coming out here on the 31st, oh man, I need to finally play Wintermute because I never really touched it because of its lack of an ending. And I'm just glad that I'm able to play it now because I'm able to just binge the entirety of these 4 episodes and get to the final chapter. Yeah, I don't know what the hell those heavy-ass footsteps were, but they did not sound all that friendly. I'm hoping we don't have to run across that bear just this second. Vila said I didn't... Fuck. You stay there, you little shit. We're coming up on the Carter Dam now. I'm gonna get in that car, then we'll lose our little furry friend. Vila said I didn't play it until about a year after release. I played it on Game Pass, but I got tired of having to pay monthly for it, so I bought it in the DLC on sale around Christmas. That's awesome. And yeah, good thing you got it on sale. Yeah. I haven't played the DLC. Any good?
Damn.
Vila said, watch, they put a Wendigo in the game and you missed him by a hair. Absolutely. Carter Dam probably has seen better days, but Kenzie, good point. Anything in this glove compartment? No, but there's an extra flare. That's always worth taking. Nothing in these sun visors makes sense. Alright, we have a couple of little trailers here. I want to check these trailers out before we get into the dam. There shouldn't be nothing too crazy here, but I'm going to check anyway. God forbid there's something decent we miss it, like a key, you know? Apparently we got 5 extra rounds, and I didn't even notice, really. Wow. Okay, I'll take it. I was probably panic looting. Here we go. Stacy's Grape Soda. See what I mean? I love that little bit of info. I always be bringing that shit up. Love to see you in the chat, Sultry. Avila says, I haven't played the DLC. I didn't even best the base game. I got like 95% through it, but didn't want it to end because they didn't have New Game Plus when I last played. Oh, that sucks, Velas. Making me want grape soda for real.
Hope I can still eat this.
You know how long it's been since I've had grape soda? I just had orange soda today in the longest of time. Dude, there is so much fucking sugar in that orange soda, dude. I had like a 20 ounce. It would tell me why it was 100. It was like 74 grams of sugar, 143% more than like a normal daily serving. Daily, ain't that fucking crazy? Jeez, 120 ounce, bro. It was. I don't even think it was a 20. It was a 16 ounce. You fucking kidding me? Jesus Christ. I got orange soda. I got orange soda in my living room. Gotta throw it in the fridge. Oh, that's awesome, dude. It's so much sugar, though, man. Oh my god. I'm on that diet, gang. Personally, I don't know. Yeah, diabetes runs in the family, and I'm always been scared of that. Runs in the family, but I don't think it's so much more genetic, but a lack of discipline thing, man. Ooh, yeah, that's a can of worms to open, so I'd rather not. You know, just getting used to the junk food bullshit. Okay. Carter Hydro staging area, gate key. Key for the gate and the fence surrounding the Carter Hydro Dam staging area. Actually, I'll need that, huh? So apparently the fence was locked. I'm glad that we decided to search these first. Briarhouse winter crew warning. Oh shit, a crew warning. Read it! We know some of you like to hang out in the dam during your breaks and off hours, but the whole facility is still a no-go. The place is falling apart and unsafe to enter, especially the lower dam. If you need another reason, our insurance won't kick in if you hurt yourself in there. You'll be on your own. Oh, shit. So the dam's just been out of commission for a while, and dummies have been using it to take a break. If you get hurt in there, your insurance ain't finna do shit. Rifle cartridge, I'll take it. I'll leave the antiseptic. I got plenty already, dude. Look at that shit. Wool toque, another one. Probably gonna have to drop one or two of those. I got too many. Got a locker, and I have a locked locker here, which I can use a pry bar on. And I got the well-fed bonus. Let's go. Now that I'm looting, it kicks in. Perfect. Ragged, thick wool sweater. This might be useful. A water bottle? Might be useful. We'll see. Trail boots.
That'll come in handy.
Take the extra wood matches and the sewing kit. Abso-fucking-lutely. Let's repair the wool sweater. It's probably better than the one I have, so the thin wool sweater, the one I have, so it's probably better. Let's see. Takes a minute to repair it, but it's a good idea to do that now. My guy's getting tired. I don't know if I want to enter the dam if I'm getting tired. I got plenty of food. It's probably a good idea to hold off. Yeah. Put those away. Put the spare clothing. Here. Here. Yeah. I'll do a hard save. And I'll hit the damn dam. I'll hit the damn dam. Anything else I wanted to grab in particular? No, we're heading out. Let's go. Vila said, then Americans wonder why they end up with bad health and why nothing seems to get better. Big Pharma and the food and drink corporations are in cahoots. You can't convince me otherwise. No, absolutely. No, absolutely. It's all a big fucking game. And let me tell you something. Two things can be true at once. Are we all fucking conditioned to have, like, the worst possible shit in our food on a daily basis and just consider it a normal thing? Abso-fucking-lutely. But are there also a lot of people who are just straight up complacent with their health? Abso-fucking-lutely. My god, that's a big-ass bear. Close the gate! Close the gate! Ah! Shit! Woo!
Unfinished business with the bear, he said.
Fuck that, brother.
I feel numb.
Yeah, I guess I got froze to death. Apparently that was so scary and bone chilling that my temperature dropped to 0. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ. Woo-wee. Hot damn. Oh. It's how fast he moved, bro. You saw that shit? He basically teleported this fucking thing. Oh, hell no, bro. I ain't going out there again. Fuck that. Oh, no. God on. That got me good. Vila said, let me drink my Kool-Aid with red 40, yellow 28, blue 284, red 28, and red 34, and then pour 5 cups of sugar into a gallon of it, but I don't know why I feel like a mutant. Tell me about it, dog. But that's what I'm telling you, is that it's 2 things. It's the fucking companies throwing that shit together and making it not a big deal, and so the people just consume it and don't think. You know, because they don't have enough time in the fucking world, because they're distracted by all the other hardships of life.
Hello? Anyone here? This place looks like it's been empty for a while.
And then you also have the people that probably should be doing better in their due diligence, you know what I mean? I feel like we should just make it easier for people in general, so it's a lot easier to blame the corporations, and I don't blame people, to be honest.
Seems
All
like
that
the quake
much
did
in
some
comparison to
damage
the corporations.
Must
Seems
be
like,
what the old guy meant about unstable.
yeah. Very much so. I'm not sure how looting this place is gonna go. That being said, I should probably be doing it with some torches, so... let's go ahead. Let there be light.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Don't need the decent down vest. Wool toque, I'll leave it here. Carter Hydro Dam. A note, which is always nice.
Thank goodness.
Orange soda. Put the cup of coffee there. I'll come back for this. In fact, I might as well walk around with this free storm lantern that they're giving us. Carter Hydro Dam. Leaflet containing information about Great Bear Island. In the 1960s, a small hydroelectric dam was built on the Carter River. The project was engineered and financed by industrial magnate Richard Carter, who intended to use power from the dam to sustain a small town he planned to build for the growing workforce across his mining empire. Unfortunately, a combination of setbacks due to seismic activity, which price of coal and copper in the late 1960s bankrupted Carter. Oh, I'm sorry. Due to seismic activity. That's a thing with me. Like, since birth, when I'm reading stuff every now and again, I skip a line. My bad. I gotta be doing the finger thing. Hold on. Which price of coal and copper in the... oh my god, I did it again! Which resulted in several deaths and forced the shutdown of one of his mines. See? Oh my god. And a drop in the price of coal and copper in the late 1960s bankrupted Carter, who abandoned the nearly completed project. In the 1980s, there were multiple attempts to modernize Carter Dam and bring it back online, but by then, changes to the local climate and the hydrodynamics of the Mystery Lake area, as well as external public pressure in support of the newly minted Mystery Lake Provincial Park, resulted in Carter Dam being shut down for good in the late 1990s. Labor disputes and early eco-activism by a small group of environmentalists billing themselves the Forest Talkers resulted in a sudden closure of the dam, primarily for the employees' safety. A skeleton crew of maintenance workers were actually trapped in the dam for days until mediators could extract them. No violence was reported, but the event served to galvanize the Forest Talkers, who felt their success in keeping Carter Dam shut down validated their continued work to protect Great Bear's further development and exploitation. It all fell apart. Oh, great. Tree huggers. I'm like, bro, this place needs to be claimed. Have you seen it? Fuck me. Vila says, I do it too sometimes. It happens more with sentence endings at the end of the page. Yeah, right? I'd be hating that shit. All right. Let's turn on this storm lantern. We never used the lantern, so this is new. Look at the lighting, y'all. Look at the moments that this game creates for you. Plastic container. Not containing much. It's a container, but it ain't got shit. It ain't containing nothing. Newsprint. Accelerant, I'll take it. Hopefully there's no damn Timberwolf in here, man. That's what I'm worried about. An extra rifle cartridge, I'll take it. Some flares. No, don't extinguish it. Just fucking open more filing cabinets. Wood matches. Crunchy stuff. Haha. I do not need that newsprint. Drop it. Not sure where to look in here, so I'm just gonna look everywhere. God, I love the music. Oh, here we go. Something I can open with a pry bar. I'm glad I kept it from the first episode. Nothing. Damn it. Never mind. Fuck the pry bar. Yeah, just because you can pry it open don't mean it's gonna have something in it.
I could use this.
New thermal underwear. Very useful, along with those salty crackers. Man, I'm getting a lot of food from Mystery Lake. Don't need the driving gloves, unless... Actually, I do need it, because I'm gonna break it down for cured leather. There's not a lot of cured leather in this game. Or in this area, and I may need it. Trash can letter. Letter found in garbage can in the bathroom at Carter Hydro Dam. I'm so pissed off at you, I guess. Okay, why would you blur out pissed? Alright. You told me the Forest Talkers were legit and that we'd be doing good work out here. All I've seen is a ragtag bunch of dummies who are disorganized and have no plan. It's way too cold to be out here this time of year in the wildlife. I mean, you didn't tell me there would be actual wolves out here. This is crazy. You can hear them outside at night howling. It's making me crazy. What are we doing out here? People said Great Bear was hit hard by the quakes, but man, I had no idea it was so stuck in the dark ages. You owe big time for bringing those supplies, and if the weather doesn't warm up soon, I'm out of here, and you will not be seeing me again anytime soon. The guy's outraged. He wasn't,
What the...
Holy shit. Was this the guy? Admin office key. Key to the administration office at Cardo Hydro Energy. Forest Talker dam note. This was one of the tree huggers. Note found next to a corpse and distress pistol in the dam. Phil, Jackson seen some wolves around the area, and last week Emily said she brought this, she thought she saw a bear skulking around the camp. I'm not convinced it isn't in those Briarhouse thugs trying to scare us off, but just in case, keep this flare gun handy. It's the closest thing we have to a firearm. John. Shit. Poor guy. Just froze to death. Probably got wounded and came over here. Whatever it was. Don't tell me he starved to death. Because his ass definitely did not see all the extra food around for some reason. So he definitely froze to death. That's fucked up. Gave me a bunch of extra flare shells, which is nice, and an extra signal pistol just in case. How's the inventory doing? We're doing good. Got a couple ways we can go, up or down. Control room. Fuck, it's locked. Locked, and I need a...
Looks like this thing isn't opening unless I can get the power working again.
Well then.
That's a problem for later. I have to get those radio parts.
Roger that, Mackenzie. Freezing to death couldn't be me. It's impossible. I'm not inferior like these peasants. Indeed, Velas. Indeed, Velas. Pin that shit. Pin that shit. Velas ain't peasants. Tu sabe. Peasant ain't... peasant. Velas isn't like you plebs, bruh. Get him out of here, bruh. Do you remember when Hinterland was selling the Left 4 Dead? The Left 4 Dead. Fuck me. I've been watching Left 4 Dead recently. The Long Dark merch. I got a few posters, but wish I'd gotten the tin coffee mug. The tin coffee mug. That's awesome. They're still selling merch. They have the great moof. You know the tin, like the coffee tins. They have a moose mug. They have a Hinterland mug. They have the basic coffee mug that you find in the game, and they got some Long Dark t-shirts. But yeah, nothing too crazy. I hope they do a new line of merch with this final chapter. It makes sense. Plebeian scum. Yeah. Go to just look up the longdark.com and or look up the Long Dark March. English. The Long Dark merch on Google. And once you look up that site, it should be the first one. Hinterland.com. They'll have Long Dark merch. They got a few things. So you look at it, you see what you like, but they're selling merch. They definitely are. I hope they come up with I hope they come out with a new line of merch here soon, because of the whole finale chapter. I mean, this is it. This is the finale. There's nothing else after this update. So hopefully they do come out with something else, because I'd love to buy it, man. I'd love to buy it. I'd love some Long Dark merch before it all goes dark for real. Carter Hydro Dam safety and shutdown notice. The letter's damaged and some of the words are hard to make out. It's dated from sometime in the 90s, although the exact date is illegible. I'm sure this will come as no surprise to you, but ever since seismic activity on the island has become such an issue, it's been almost impossible to run Carter Dam profitably. Besides that, the recent eco-activism, or let's call it what it is, terrorism, has introduced new risks that have brought plant and worker safety into question. Therefore, I'm sad to report that after years of trying to modernize Carter Dam, and after the failed attempts of its original creator, the eponymous...
by snow, and nothing to drink.
Oh, he's thirsty. I'll help you out. The eponymous, I've never seen that. That is a new word to me. The eponymous... Richard Carter. It's finally time for me to also admit defeat, as he did those decades ago. No ambition of mine justifies putting your lives in danger. All workers will be transported out as soon as we can guarantee your safety. In the meantime, please keep an eye out for any suspicious activity in or around the dam. The so-called forest talkers are still active in the area. Thank you for your dedication to the cause. Yours truly, Robert Clark, CEO of Carter Hydro Energy. The official shutdown notice, yeah. So it looks like these workers and activists kind of came to a head and led to the collapse of this area. I wonder what the real story is behind that. Don't need newsprint. Plebeian scum. Metal table. The power's off here, so I can't really be using an elevator like that. I can head in that direction. I should probably be dropping some stuff off at the front of the dam, though. Stuff that I don't immediately need on me type shit. That, and I should probably be getting some rest. Why not? Yeah, because nighttime's coming up. I might as well get some rest at the front of the dam. I have a bedroll, so I'll just use that. Let me put this down. Isn't that awesome that you can place the fucking lamp? Look at that lighting, bro. You know what I mean? Look at that shit. Oh, man. You hear the wind howling in the background and shit? Oh, my God. Is this not an amazing game? Oh, my God. Alright, put in any extra clothing. I got plenty of food here. I'll just place it all here for now. The extra distress pistol. All the extra flares that we might not need. The extra lantern fuel, which I'll actually keep on me. Yeah, sure. The torches I'll keep on me as well. Get rid of one of the sewing kits. The extra rifle ammo I'm not going to need all that much. Just leave it all at the front of the dam. I'll come back for it. Any extra first aid supplies? Not really. Put away the wood matches. Keep the cattail heads. I'll also put away 2 of the accelerants. I'll keep 1. Alright, turn this off. All right. We've gotten plenty of items. Nighttime's coming around, and my guy's getting super tired. I'm going to go ahead and just take a second to eat something, get this little ad roll going, and then we're going to continue down the hydroelectric dam. We are probably rounding out the stream a bit prematurely if we were to do it now, so I'm just going to keep it going. I'm just going to keep it going because I want to do it. So, ad break. Hey, Vilas, or anybody watching, can you see right now? Because it is dark as hell when I look at OBS. For me, I can see just fine. I can see the planks in front of me. I can see the control room door. I can see that says admin office, turbine room, control room, restroom. I'd like to know, Vilas, if you can see that, or if anybody can see that. Can you see the green crate that's in front of me? And don't squint. Just say like what's on your mind. And let me go ahead and start eating shit. In fact, let me go over to that bathroom and grab the rest of that water while I got the chance. I can also head downstairs here. Yeah, but there ain't much for me, I don't think. Just, yeah, some reclaimed wood pallets. Nothing crazy. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm heading back up front. I'm gonna drop off the bedroll, get a little bit of rest, pick it up again, and go to work. Alright, so let's deal with the food that's got the lowest condition.
My stomach. It hurts.
Terrible timing.
Oh, it hurts. I need something to drink. And soon.
Alright, just keep the low quality stuff with you. Take it for the food poisoning. Nicely sleep for the next 12 hours. We should be good and ready to go. Damn it, I picked up the damn bedroll. Here we go. Give me some sleep. Once we wake up in the morning, we eat a little bit, and then we continue to explore this hydroelectric dam. We got plenty of time. Ad roll just finished, so that's pretty good timing. What's the Moodles at right now? Yeah, I'll go ahead and eat peaches. Millions of peaches. Peaches for me. At least food poisoning didn't hit me in the face there. Appreciate it. Drink the rest of this water. And then we gotta go to work. Whoa! Simply Kate with the big raiding party. Party of 5. Oh my god, Farm Dog and Kate hitting us with the simple raid. I got on a triple raid. I got up. Hi, Fun Sized. Hi, Kate. Hi, J Farm Dog. How y'all doing? Love to see y'all in the chat. Big ol' raid. That's the second raid of today. Y'all are crazy today. Mo! I love to see you in the chat, Mo. How y'all doing, dog? I see you brought the cavalry, tu sabe. How you doing, Fun Sized? How you doing, Kate? How was the stream? What were you playing? Tell me everything. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Let's. Okay, so we're good here. We're good on everything inventory-wise. We are in a very dark hydroelectric dam. I am going to give you guys the lore drop once I find my lantern. Oh, 1 second. Okay, I'm here now. So that means my lantern is. Come on, you fuck. Actually, it doesn't matter. Just open it. Just open it. Give me my lantern. Not the flare. The lantern. Haha. Woo-wee. Here we go. We have camped up on a little hydroelectric dam. I have a bit of a lore drop to drop on you. She plays Schedule 1 for 14 hours. Damn. Me tired streaming for 14 hours playing Schedule 1 with fun size. Damn. Well, I love. You come back with a vengeance, bro. I know that you were recently sickie, so I'm glad that you're feeling a bit better and that you feel up to streaming for 14 hours. My God. Love to see you streaming for that long, though. That's awesome, dude. Didn't Schedule 1 get, like, a big update? Or was that Repo? Something like that. I'm not sure. That's awesome, though. Oh, shit. That's a corpse. Good evening. I'm not sure if he got tore up or what, but he's got some dog food and some ammo on him. Yikes. I'm not sure what's beyond this chain link fence, but it's probably not gonna be the best thing in the world. Okay, well, let me go ahead and save. Let's go to work. Damn, the gate's shut. I can't go beyond this point. Water main shutoff valve. Keep clear at all times. Well, then where the hell is the admin location? Usually you go down in that location and there's something to find. But yes. So I might as well give you guys the lore update. So basically, we have crash landed into this little winter apocalypse. I'm gonna give you the short version. We have recently escaped a little city. Once we escaped that city, we came across this region called Mystery Lake. Mystery Lake is a wonderful location. As soon as we got into Mystery Lake, there's this trapper who hunts game, yada yada yada. And that trapper was attacked by a massive bear that looked like it was wounded with a bunch of arrows and stuff. Just a big motherfucker. Apparently this hunter and this bear are arch rivals. They've been trying to kill each other for years. The bear got the best of him in that moment and was about to kill him, but thankfully Mackenzie, me, came in with the big old gun and blickied him, tu sabe. Now, the bear didn't die, we just pissed him off. He ran away, and now the trapper is sitting over in his homestead area, bandaged up. Unfortunately, his wounds are too deep, and we are not a doctor, so we're gonna need to radio for some medical help. The problem is his radio is broken, so now he has sent me over to the hydroelectric dam to look for parts for his radio, so he can then radio for some medical help. And we've been doing some looting and shooting on the way. We are now in the hydroelectric dam, and we're trying to find some parts that's gonna help him out. The admin area. Find the radio parts the trapper needs. Find medical supplies for the old trapper. Mackenzie Rixey's an old trapper. Yeah. So I know that. Mystery Lake supply caches and survival school. Craft the fish, so we can do some fishing as well. Fun size is just a mod everywhere, I guess, right? Oh my god, yeah. Fun size literally just modded everywhere, bro. For real. Fun size peak. That's why, you know. Fun size is just some poetic cinema. So of course, fun size is a mod everywhere. Anyway, I have a key to the admin area. I'm not sure where the hell the admin area is, though, so I'm gonna assume that it's upstairs. I wouldn't be surprised. Whoa! Big old follow by Farm Dog. Thank you very much for joining the cause, Farm Dog. Much love, much love. I think we are... Yes, this is the admin area. I wasn't able to head up here yet. Is there anything else? Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate you extremely well. We're going to be playing the Long Dark probably up and through probably the end of April. Fact is, I'm playing this thing called Wintermute, which is their campaign, and the last 4 chapters have already been out. The 5th chapter is dropping on the 31st, so I'm just binging the entirety of this 4-chapter series to then get to the finale. Once I get to the finale and finish that, I will be playing the survival mode. This game has been in development for over a decade. They've been adding so much to it. It's just been a massive labor of love. These devs, man, Hinterland, they know what they're doing. So I wanted to be a part of the big old farewell, because this final chapter is also the final update that the Long Dark is going to be getting, and they're going to be moving on to a sequel. And it's always had a special place in my heart, because it's one of those games that kicked off my love for the survival genre. So, you know, I have to be here when it ends. I don't know what to tell you. Fun size does like the mod, indeed. Crumpled note. The penmanship on this note suggests the author was in a hurry. I left in a cave, head back out to the dam, follow the river, look for a cave near a clearing with a hunter's blind. Interesting. So there's a supply cache up by the dam. Okay, so I have 2 supply caches that I can go check. I can probably get that one, that hidden one that's nearby right after I leave. I'm only really worried about finding food in these extra cabinets. I'm not really worried about anything else. Extra clothing, tinder, firewood. I have plenty of it. Sorry to raid and run, but I need to get some philosophy done. Absolutely, Farm Dog. It's absolutely no problem. Get some philosophy done. That is a more important priority. But it is wonderful that you were able to come by and grace us with your presence today. Thank you very much, Farm Dog, for coming by and dropping that follow. It means the world to me. Hopefully we see you around here sooner or later again. Take care, all right? Thank you very much. All right, let's see here. Let's see. I probably dropped this thing that I just picked up. I don't even know what the hell I just picked up. I picked up something. Bye. Oh my god. Farm Dog Peak. But that goes for everyone else who raided. If you need to raid and run, that's totally fine, understandable. You have graced us with their... I don't like saying grace with your presence, because that sounds condescending. What's a good way to say that? The fact that you're even here means the world to me. Thank you guys very much for coming by. But if you gotta go take care of yourself, please do take care of yourself. Alright, let's see here. I think we're good to go. Yes, indeed.
Aid station. That sounds like what the trapper needs.
Requires aid station medical locker key. Man, I have a pry bar. Just fucking break it open. Shit. Yeah, man. All right. Well, let's see. Let's continue looking.
Should be good to drink.
Moldy peanut butter, cinema. I'm gonna eat the hell out of that, bro. Trust. Worn sports vest. I couldn't care less. Just checking all these filing cabinets for an extra chocolate bar.
Excellent.
Stacy's grape soda. I like that.
Must be something we can use to fix the shortwave.
Radio parts. A collection of miscellaneous electronic odds and ends torn out of old radios. Sure, I'll take it. Another pry bar. I already have one, but I'll grab a second one in case the first one snaps. Nothing on these shelves. Out of order elevator. Wonderful. This is the admin office. Let's go ahead and open it up. All right. Let me close this door. I don't know what's going to come in here after me. Nothing in these filing cabinets? Damn. Not even newsprint. That's crazy. There's always newsprints in these damn cabinets.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Stale chocolate bar. Might as well. Perfect rifle ammunition. I'll take it. Dude, I have so many rifle rounds now, it's actually ridiculous. Worn a light shell. Now this is interesting. A light outer layer meant to protect from wind and water. Has no real warmth value of its own, but useful when paired with a decent underlayer. I'm not sure if that'll be too useful to me now that I think about it, but I'll check. There's a big old safe here.
This'll come in handy.
Herbal tea, I'll take it. Anything in this trash can? Bit of scrap metal, couldn't care less. Nothing in these cabinets, alright. Aid station, medical locker key. I'll take it. An elevator maintenance note. Carter Hydro Dam maintenance ticket. The elevator's acting up again. We've checked the mechanicals and they seem fine. Must be something glitchy in the electrical system. Keep an eye on it. It's really the only way to the turbine room. If the elevator gets stuck, it'll be a long walk before you can get back into the control room. Oh, shit. And I'm assuming we're going to have to get to that control room eventually if we're talking about turning the power back on here. Yikes. Let me turn this lantern on, off, rather, while I'm doing this safe, because it might take a minute. Time to put on your safe cracker hat and shit. Here we go. Alright. I require silence. Oh. 4. 33. Got it. Give me something.
I could use this.
Couldn't care less about cash. I'll take the flare shells and the perfect rifle ammunition and an emergency stim. My God, that was loaded. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. We have the radio parts now. We just need the medical locker. Let me get a hard save in. Good night, Soup. Have fun. See you tomorrow. Very much so, Mose. Oh, yeah, we're playing some more Left 4 Dead, right? We're playing Hard Rain. That should be peak cinema. Thank you very much for coming by, Mose. Appreciate you with the raid, Kate. Y'all mean the world to me. Kate, get some sleep. If you around, get some sleep. For real, okay? You ain't got to stick around. I appreciate you. Keep a monitor on or something. You know? Thanks, Kate. Thank you, Mose. Take care. Carter Hydro Medical Supplies. Dusty case holding medical supplies for the Carter Hydro First Aid Station. Looks like it hasn't been touched in a while.
Industrial strength antibiotics and very strong painkillers.
Hell yeah.
Dangerous. You can get hooked on this stuff. Let's hope we don't need it.
Yeah. Get the medical supplies back to the old trapper before he dies. Yeah, that makes sense. Are we on a time limit now? I hope not. They're making it sound pretty urgent. Yikes. Let's go. Okay, now, the big thing, the big chungus. Is what the hell do I bring with me? Let's do some math here and figure out what we really want. I think we're actually good. Yeah, we're good to go. I didn't really have to make all that that much of a sacrifice, like, at all. I'll take it. Okay. We got everything we need. Radio parts and medical supplies. I have a feeling that this trip on the way back is going to require us to go head-to-head with that big-ass bear, so let's get it done.
Check in on that old trapper.
We got plenty of time. While it is decently cold, we can make the excursion all the way back to that camp office, drop off whatever we need to drop off, and then continue down to the trapper. We can probably hit that supply cache first, and then head back to the tracks. I'm just hoping we won't have to deal with that big-ass bear. That's what scares me. Now we'll most likely be dealing with that fucker face to face. I pray we don't, but let's go. Oh, this game has a great level of underlying tension to it. Because now that that bear is about, I don't know if that bear is just roaming about. Hey, I'm back. The signal cut for a while. It's all good, Kyubi. Love to see you back. So we just got jump scared by a big-ass bear attacking a fence gate. We have the hydroelectric dam parts along with medical supplies for the trapper, and now we're heading back to said trapper. The problem is that bear is probably on the loose now, considering he jump scared us earlier. So we're gonna have to keep our eyes and ears open on this little travel back. I want to hit a supply cache first before we start heading towards Trapper's homestead. If I stay on the tracks, we should have a relatively easy time getting back, but I'm assuming it's not just going to be the bear. It's probably going to be some wolves as well that are going to be a great distraction for that bastard to sneak up behind me. You know, we're in a bit of a bind here. I really hope that bear isn't going to be the biggest problem in the world. Where are we? Gotta follow the river down a bit. Looks like the river kind of binds through it. Probably better to go the other way. It sucks, my character gets real tired real fast when he's sprinting. Now that deer's chilling. I'm not gonna shoot him. Probably the game loves doing that. Yeah, that big ass bear. Yeah. Getting distracted by a wolf, and then the bear just comes up right from behind this shit. Like, yeah, you know. I'm scared. Kyubi, I'm scared. Help me, I'm scared. What do you want from me, huh? Go away. I'm telling you, I'd shoot him if we were near home, but we're just not. You know what I mean? They're working together for real, for real. That's what I'm saying. Working in tandem is shit. I was like, listen, this guy's got to go. He already killed one of my brethren. I'll help you, you help me. Fuck! Speaking of wolves! Of course, it would hot equip the damn flare gun that doesn't have a fucking round in it right now. Shit. Today isn't your day, man. I have 2 distress pistols, and one of them has a round in it, the other one doesn't, and it fucking hot equips the one that doesn't have a round in it. Key to Lake Cabin 2, that's a good find. Now my thing is, can the wolf get up here? From what I remember, even the bear can't really get up here, so I'm not sure. Maybe, maybe not. We're gonna find out. I hard saved beforehand, because I would never let this happen to me for real, for real. Yep, look, he can't get up here. Little bitch! Ha-ha! This game's unfair, so, you know, I don't be playing games with it. Let's get that hard save in. Shit. The game does hate us, right? Damn. Alright, so there's a clearing right here that's gonna have that secret stash. Allen's Cave. Here. I found it.
Well. What do we have here?
Hell yeah.
Don't have too much
MRE,
water.
some water I couldn't care less about, or tin of coffee I couldn't care about. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. We're gonna head back to the tracks, and we're gonna go straight back home, man. You know what? We could probably follow the river. It'd be more profitable, and then probably less likely to run into that bear. Yeah, I'm gonna follow the river. I don't really want to go in the direction that wolf went. So I'm gonna loop back around. Actually, no, fuck that. I got 25 fucking rifle rounds. Where did that little shit go anyway? There's rabbits all around here. I'm surprised he didn't go for one of them. It'd be great if some of the animals would kill each other for us. They actually do. If you are getting pursued by a wolf. See? See, look, it just killed a deer. If you are getting pursued by a wolf and you walk into like a passive herd of deers and rabbits, it'll go for one of them. It'll get distracted. There's a mountaineering rope here. I'd like to climb it, but I don't like to climb. I wouldn't like to climb it all that much. The problem is I climb it, I'm gonna be real tired, and then the stuff that I have is gonna over encumber me. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna continue following the river until we get to Mystery Lake. Once we get to Mystery Lake, we'll be able to head to our cabin through that little extra pathway. This is a hell of a lot better, better way to get back home than through the tracks. I'm assuming the bear is gonna be there if we did follow the tracks. Yeah, screw all that, respectfully. Mean like moose and wolves fighting, or the mouse and moose and bears. Fair enough. Yeah, I wish they did kill each other. I don't think they do. That sucks. That'd be sick, right? Like if they got a bear stalking you, and like a wolf pack comes in and hunts them and shit. You know what I mean? And now they're fighting each other like in Jurassic Park. You know what I mean? That would be peak. I'd watch that all day long. Black Rock. I mean that long dark too. Mira, that's gotta happen, bro. When am I gonna get a pet bear? You know what I'm saying? That's what I need in my life. I need a companion bear. Plus all the free meat afterwards. That's what I'm saying, Kyubi. You get it. Kyubi gets it. Did I say Kyubi gets it? Because Kyubi gets it. So there's the camp office. We're not gonna head straight on because those wolves are gonna attack us. So we're gonna do a little bit of a wide berth. In fact, we just got a lake cabin key. I might as well check out these cabins. I got time. Dude, you know what we need? A game like The Long Dark, but with dinosaurs. Very much so. A survival game in a Jurassic Park setting. Abso-fucking-lutely. A couple games have tried, like Ark Survival Evolved and whatnot, but I need like a single player, just like well-paced, slower pace, kind of like just like dinosaur survival, where like you're stuck in a fucking you're not even like you're stuck back in the old dinosaur times. Like you're stuck in modern day and you got dinosaurs all around and shit, like they taking over the world. Like if Jurassic World, if the dinosaurs actually took over like all the populated cities and shit, and it's just a wasteland of dinosaurs, that'd be peak. I'd watch that. I'd play that any day. There is a dinosaur horror game that I wanted to play. I forget the name of it, but it's got decent reviews. I want to try it out. So which fucking cabin was it that I have a key to? Because I'm not sure. It's not these two, so it's going to probably be the ones over here. The reason why I'm checking these out is because if they're locked, that means they're going to have a cool, unique item. It's where I found my parka, and that's like the best one I've gotten so far. You know what I mean? So I'm obviously going to be finding decent stuff in these cabins, so they're worth checking out. Kyubi said we need the dinosaurs and we should be able to train some and have them hunt with us after jamming them. Real as fuck. Real as fuck. That's what I'm saying, bruh. Put them on like a shock collar and shit. Obedience, cabrón. I want to ride a raptor, tu sabe. New sprint, couldn't care less about that. My sprint is getting low. I need to stop doing that. There is a game that came out recently that's like a mix of survival games with Turok and King Kong, but the reviews are mixed and apparently it's a buggy, half-baked mess. Yeah, man, I love Steam reviews. I really do. Save you from a lot of bad purchases. There we go. This is the key I got. Perfect. I'm glad it wasn't further up or some shit. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what we can find in here. Mittens, I couldn't care less about that. Fur firewood, couldn't care less. Combat boots, not gonna work for me. I'll take this at... Oh my god, we got another ear wrap! Let's go! We got another ear wrap! Yes! That is a great fucking find. My god. Now, we're fully equipped. Hold on, look. That was the last clothing slot. Haha! Yeah! That's awesome. Peak cinema, that. Off-season fun. We're not supposed to go there off-season, but there's amazing hunting to be had near Mystery Lake. The warden usually shuts down the park for the winter. The cabins are meant for summer use, so bring warm clothes and a heavy sleeping bag. We'll break in, bag a few stags, then truck the meat out of there in a couple of weeks. Stan will pick us up along the old coastal highway. Meet me at the lake cabins on November, whatever. Come alone. Bring beer. There's been logging in the area, so stay out of sight. So these are the hunters. They come in on the off-season, bag up a bunch of wildlife, yada yada. It's very trippy reading the remnants of an old world. Because most likely all the people in these stories are dead. Condensed milk. Combat
Stuff will come
pants.
in handy.
Heavy-duty military pants with reinforced knees and articulated for good mobility, designed to take a beating. Very interesting indeed, okay? Drop this. Right, if we... Yeah, you know what? I don't think it makes sense to worry about disassembling shit just to get out of encumbrance. We gotta go. I'm not worried about those combat boots because we already have decent mountaineering boots. That's enough for me. And this parka's probably not going to do much, I'm being honest. It's not going to do much. I'm not worried about that shit. Okay. These combat pants might do something, so I'm going to bring it around. In fact, let's go ahead and repair it now. Let's see here. Facts. QB says then no thanks to that subpar survival game, which, I mean, judging from reviews, fair enough. Vila said, I forget the name. I would recommend the demo, but they made the demo unplayable after the game released. Ew. Vila. Really? That's ridiculous. Oh, these combat pants are better than my cargo. Yoink. Hell yeah, brother. Let's go. I will still take the cargo, though, just in case I need backup pants. Because once clothing gets to 0%, like in a big fight or whatever, that's it. You can't repair it. It's dead. That's why I like spare clothing. It's not that I could just repair it if it hits 0. Once it hits 0, that's it. And sometimes those attacks leave it at 0%. So it's better to just have spares, just in case. Fuck. This is a problem. I'm gonna say fuck it and walk in the cold. Let's go. We need to get to that camp office. I don't know what to tell you. We gotta get to that camp office. We gotta get to the clearing. We're walking in a blizzard. Fuck it. What sucks is this blizzard is gonna make my clothes wet and frozen at a rapid pace. So I am gonna start freezing here soon. No, we're going somewhere, Velas. I know this area. I have faith. I wouldn't have had faith in Milton. Now, if a wolf comes out of the cold, then that's gonna be a problem. We'll see what happens. You see, blizzards are a good thing in the long dark. Now, I mean, they do keep you trapped, but the big thing about the blizzards is that it resets everything. So, like, all the limb branches are gonna be reset, spawn points are gonna be moved. Like, it just resets everything, you know? Not everything will change, but there's gonna be a lot of new things. Fuck, it is freezing out here. Not yet. I gotta stop running. If a bear comes out of this mess, I gotta be ready. We're in the clearing, though, so there's only one way we can go. This is a nice linear path. Yeah, we're gonna get there. I'm waiting for that damn bear to pop out of the fucking fog right in front of me. Okay, I have to take a right here. I feel like my hair is moving in the breeze because of the blizzards hitting, you know? I have a fan here. I have a fan right there, so, you know. Okay, we're coming up on it now. This broken tree means we're about to hit the end of the excursion. Or this little pathway, rather. Once I hit this camp office, that's it. I'm hitting a hard save here because I don't know what to expect. Let me hit another fucking hard save. Big time Wintermute 5. Go. Yeah, coming up on it now. There's the cabin. You never know what to expect in this game. That's the scariest part. Very much so. We're in. Fuck. Even less so because this is Wintermute, so sometimes they just be throwing shit at you. Oh, we're in. Woo-wee! We are in, baby. My God. Give me some venison, bro. I need more, I'll come out for it.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Relax, Mackenzie. Oh, man. Home sweet home. Damn. That blizzard didn't stop. Shit! Let's go, baby. Drink some water. Drop off the rest of this mess. Drop off all the food. Got a lot of it, which is great. Boy. Hot damn. That was ridiculous. We got through it okay, though. My God. Get rid of all that mess. The snare. Torches are fine. Put away all the extra rifle ammo. I'm not gonna need it. Put away all the extra flare shells. I'm not gonna need them. Clothing's good. Put away all the extra wood matches. I am not going to need those either. Put away a few cattail heads, just 2 of them. Potable water, just chilling. I'm gonna leave it there. This wolf pelt is getting cured. Same with the guts and the deer pelt. Let me put away the rest of these medical supplies and we're set. I think we're actually set to round out the stream, ladies and gentlemen. We could head straight to the trapper. But we got a blizzard outside. We gotta wait out the day. I'm not gonna go that far out. Very tempting, but I'm gonna hold off. Now that we have every single item that has been asked of us, we are simply in the clear. I don't know what else to tell you except we are fed, we have survived. We have plenty of ammunition. I mean, we're just in a really good spot survival-wise. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, look at this trunk. It's just filled with food. 26 pounds of food that isn't animal meat. Just chilling. Ready to go at a moment's notice. Love it to death. I'm gonna get all the low condition stuff and hold it. Oh my God, look at all this low condition shit. There's so much of it. He still got plenty of good condition shit, but the fact that I have so much low condition is crazy. My gosh, look at that. I might as well just drop all that shit here. Just so I have, like, bug out food, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, alright. In fact, no, I should probably keep it in a menu of some sort. Just not that one. The cooler's for, like, the good shit. And then this has to be... Where should I store it? I'll store it here. Bam. Yep. Oh, that's food that's gotta go. You know what I mean? That's food that I gotta eat for sure, for sure. And then the rest is in the cooler. The water bottles are all here. I'm liking that. Okay. Literally nothing else but to wait out the clock. Go to sleep. Once we go to sleep, I'm gonna go ahead and round out the stream. But you guys have been absolutely goated. This has been a crazy good stream. We started out a bit slow, you know. We got the trapper home, the trapper, got attacked. We were able to patch him up, and then we headed out to this camp office. We looted out a bunch of cabins, got ourselves established. We went over to the lookout tower and the other radio tower. We found a few extra stashes. We got a bunch of new supplies. We are fully kitted out gear-wise. Look at us, man. We're ready for anything. Tu sabe? My God. And not only that, ladies and gentlemen, not only have we gotten all that, but we also head over to the hydroelectric dam. We encountered the bear on our own for the first time. We were able to evade him. Thank the Lord. We went to the hydroelectric dam. We found out what happened there. We got an extra distress pistol. We got a bunch of extra food and ammunition. We have the medical supplies and the radio parts for the trapper. So the beginning of next episode is simple. We're going to be heading over to the trapper homestead, getting a supply cache along the way. We're going to get some more narrative in us, and we're going to be fixing up the radio and calling for medical help and finding out about this mysterious individual who is going to be helping out our friend. I mean, I'm just so happy that we got this far. Look at us, man. We are completely set in this little office of ours. The only step to do, the only thing that's left to do really is to just hit that stash and go straight to the wounded trapper. I am ready to hit this damn thing. I'm so happy that we got this far after 3.5 hours. Ladies and gentlemen, all I got to say is I'm gonna wait out on the clock, and I'm gonna let my character get some sleep, and then we're gonna go ahead and round out the stream. But I will say this from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much, Velas. You take care as well, and you get some good rest as well. Thank you very much, Velas. Thank you very much, Kyubi, for coming by. Thank you very much, Farm Dog, for following. Blackberry for following. Thank you very much, not only Farm Dog, but Fun Size Fury, Simply Kate's for the big old raid. Thank you very much, Mose, for chatting. Thank you very much, Sultry Livy, a new viewer on the channel. Hopefully we see you around again as we continue down this Wintermute journey of ours. And thank you very much, everyone else. This has been such a great stream. I'm gonna go ahead and round it out here. I'm not sure what to do in the meantime. I mean, there's nothing else to craft, really. I can probably tear up some stuff for cured leather. I think that's what I'm gonna do. tear up some leather gloves for leather. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Bet. Harvest. Takes 10 minutes each. Sure, I'm gonna do that. We're just gonna be harvesting gloves. But I mean it from the bottom of my heart, guys. Thank you guys very much for coming by. I'll see you in the next stream of shit. It's gonna be a great time. The next stream is simple. We're gonna be dropping off all those supplies and continue with the narrative. I mean, we are established here. I don't really have to worry too much about all the extra looting unless we're gonna be getting cool and unique items. You understand? We're set. We are very set. Anything else that I wanted to tear up here? The trail boots I want to keep just in case mine break. No, there's nothing else I wanted to tear up here. Fair enough. Extra cured leather, which will always work for me. Clothing's all in decent condition, ready to go. I could probably break down some stuff for wood. That makes sense. Got it. Now let me drop off all this reclaimed wood here. Let me go outside, eat the rest of that venison, get some water, and then we're gonna go to sleep and round out the stream. The blizzard's still going, by the way. My God. Alright, we ate that venison. Put that away. Go back inside, get some much needed agua. Nice. All right. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys have a nice, productive damn day. And I will see you all in tomorrow's stream. Once again, appreciate you both. A blackberry citrus seltzer. and Simply Kate for the big old raids. You guys mean the world to me. Thank you very much again, KUB, for coming by. I can't wait to see you as this series continues and eventually ends. It's going to be tragic, but at least you'll be there with me. Thank you, guys. Take care. Bye. I'm going to get some sleep. My God. Take care.